We're live. So hold on, guys. Hang on just a minute, guys. I'm just getting things set up. Okay. I think we're all good this time. I believe we are all good. So, what's going on, everybody? My name is Antonio, and this is the All Around Sports Podcast, AAS for short. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are going over my live play-by-play reaction to the Detroit Lions going on the road to take on, at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's nobody in the chat yet, but hopefully we can change that number here soon. So, my name is Antonio, and the game is just getting started. So, I'll be answering questions all day, and then also going over play-by-play. So, it is now 2nd down and 10. I got started a little late. Goff looking to throws it caught. It is David Montgomery for 8-yard gain for the first down, for close to a first down. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2. So it'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Lions. And it throws, I think it was batted down and incomplete. So the Detroit Lions are 3 and out for this first drive. So, yeah, I need to send that out. Sorry, I'm just trying to communicate this through. So, the Buccaneers force a 3 and out early into the first part of this ball game, and now force Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions to go 3 and out on their first drive of the game. So, and some of you guys may know me, some of you guys may not. So, I'm going to take this moment to introduce myself, but hold on a minute. I'm going to wait until commercial to do that. So, it is caught. It is 83. I don't know that dude's name, but he's being returned, and it is down at the 20-yard line of Tampa Bay. So, this is my first ever play-by-play reaction to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. So, let me know if you guys want me to do more of this, and also let me know what you guys want me to do. I'm going to be doing the rest of the playoffs, and so Tampa Bay is now on offense, and we are trying to get something going here. Tampa Bay is early, and it was a run, I believe, to Rashad White, and he gets about a 9-yard gain on the play. Hold on just a minute, guys. Can you hand me the remote, please? Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to get something going here. Just trying to keep the screen on. Just because it's having glitches. I know that. I knew that. All right. So it is handed off to White again. He's breaking tackles down the left side, and he is still powering through down to the 44-yard line of their own zone. So that'll bring up another first down. That'll bring up a first down for Tampa Bay. So that'll bring up a first down for Tampa. So Rashad White ran up the side and it took 3 guys to bring him down. Dang gum, that guy can run. I saw him when he was when the game was against Philly. This brother can run. Hand off to White again. This time it is only a gain of 2, and it's snuffed by the Detroit defense. But man, this Detroit team has been outstanding for the last little bit of this season. They've won their division for the first time in about 30 years, also along with winning their first playoff game in 32 years, which they finally put an end to that streak. As you all know, as you can probably see, I'm a Seahawks fan because I'm rocking the gear right now. So let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comment section below, if we got any viewers. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. He is sacked. He is brought down for a loss. And it is number 8 of the defense. Number 6. Man, and I'll bring up a 3rd and long for this Detroit defense and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. So, sorry guys, I'm trying to get this out to some family members of mine, this live stream. So hopefully we can get some viewers in here. So if you see me looking at my phone, so I'm sorry about that, but we'll be doing, so it's 3rd down and 17 yards. Baker Mayfield throws, tipped in the air, and it's intercepted! C.J. Gardner-Johnson running down left field. He's still on his feet and still going down into Tampa Bay territory. And the first turnover of this ball game. And it goes in favor of the Detroit Lions. What a way to start this fella out. Wow. The defense of the Detroit Lions has stepped up massively in this game. What a game, a way to start this ball game. But man, this is getting insane at the start of this game. And now momentum is going even further into Detroit's favor. So we will see how the Detroit offense can perform against this Tampa Bay defense. Because we know that this defense, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, is mainly settled on the run. Settled on the blitz. So we'll see how Jared Goff can perform in those standards. So, and it's a handoff to Montgomery, and it'll be a gain of 3. And it was David Montgomery, the former Chicago Bear, on this play. So, all right, I can see we got 3 people in the chat room now, so it's good to have you all with us. If you're just joining us, the Lions have just intercepted Baker Mayfield and are moved down 4 yards on a run to Montgomery. So now the Lions will run another play. Jared Goff hands it off to the runner, and he is going to get about 5 yards on the play. It's Montgomery again, and hang on a minute. There's a flag down on the play. There is a flag down on the play. Let's see who it's on. Indication is against the Lions. And it's a holding on the defense. It's a holding against the defense. There's no number yet. It was on number 94, Kensey, one of the rookies. Let's see here. So it was 94. So let me see here. Oh, yep. That's a hold. The jersey tug is going to draw it up every time. They'll draw it up every single time. So now be a first down at the 28-yard line, or actually, 27 to 28-yard line for these Detroit Lions. Goff in shotgun, looking to throw. Throws it left side down the field. It is incomplete. The intended target was Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta was the intended target, but it'll be incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for these Detroit Lions. But, man. So, we got 3 people in here right now. Hopefully we can get that number raised up a little bit more. So, also I want to hit 100. I want to attempt to hit 100 subscribers for this video. I want to attempt it, if at all possible. So, if you guys enjoyed this live stream, please hit that like button. Again, Goff throws, and it is caught. It is Jamison Williams, but there is a flag down on the play, so this one might be coming back. Let's see who it's on. The officials are having a little having a little chat. From the indication that I'm getting, it looks like it's against Tampa. Personal, and it's a face mask. It is a face mask against the defense. It is 27, McCollum, on the face mask. All right, let's see. Oh, yep, interlocked right there. That is a clear penalty right there, and that'll be an additional 15 yards at the end of the play. Since it is since it's there, that since it was caught, it'll be enforced half distance to the goal. So that'll be a 1st and 10. And the officials are talking again. What's going on here? What is going on here? So the officials are having a little chat. Alright, I think they're saying it was half distance to the goal and a 1st down. That's what I think they were saying. I can't read lips that well, so correct me if I'm wrong there. So it'll be 1st and goal now for the Detroit Lions. And this is the first time this game that they've been in this position. So this will be a good way to see if this Lions team can get in there. Man, this Lions team has just shocked me all year long. As we all know, they've been Super Bowl contenders. But now this about 9 minutes left to go, and it's a run to Gibbs. He is trucking through people and down inside of the 5 with about 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. So it'll bring up 2nd and goal now for the Detroit Lions. Gibbs has been one of those good rookies for this team. So that's some good news if you're the Detroit Lions, because Gibbs is a really good runner, I have to say. He's a really, really good runner. So, and it's 2nd and goal now, and Goff fakes the handoff. He throws to the end zone. Oh my God, it nearly got intercepted on the play. That was almost intercepted by the Buccaneers. Oh, that probably would have been a touchback if it was indeed an interception. Now bring up 3rd and goal now. That was a dangerous throw by Jared Goff. That was a dangerous throw right there. Ooh, that was close. That was way too close for this team. So, that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Just looking from the formation, looking like they're going to run. And it's 3rd and goal. Goff hands it off up the middle. He goes nowhere on the play. A loss of 1. And the Buccaneers defense manages to stay to keep a hold. So now that'll force the Detroit Lions to kick a field goal. Man, what a big stop for this Tampa Bay defense. This is by far one of the best seasons that I've seen from Detroit. This team actually scares me. My team actually beat them, which I'm still shocked about to this day. And this Lions team has the future set for them. And also along with the Green Bay Packers, which I'll get into. The kick is up, and it is good, right down the middle. And the Detroit Lions lead now 3-0 at the end, at the commercial break. So, man, that's a good way to start off if you're the Detroit Lions. This is a good way to start. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get something going here. I'm just toying around with the TV real quick to see if I can get some of the subtitles. So, let's see, sources. Setup. Okay. Oh. Sorry about the barking in the back. I have 2 little dogs. Oh, let's see. I So we're on commercial break, so this is... Sorry about that. I'm trying to communicate with someone here. Sorry about that. But this game is going to be interesting, I do believe, because both these sides have pulled up recently. The Buccaneers upsetted the Eagles last week, which I actually got all my picks right last week. So that's good news. Also, speaking of one of my dogs, here's one of my little dogs right here, little Mr. Robbie Girl. So, she's a toy poodle. Both of my dogs are toy poodles.
Say hi, Bob. Say hi.
Well, yeah, she's one of the cutest little dogs I have. And then another one I have is Nala, so we'll see what happens in this. And speaking of Nala, this is little Nala baby. And she's rocking one of the Seahawks jerseys I bought her. So this is one of my little dogs, so we'll see how this game goes. So it'll be a kickoff for the Lions, and it is going to be kicked back, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Baker Mayfield has had an amazing year so far. He went to Texas Tech and then also went to Oklahoma, which of course we all know he won the Heisman. He was the number 1 pick by the Cleveland Browns, and then he got traded away to 4 different teams in 6 seasons. The Browns, the Panthers, the Rams, and of course now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But his season's something to behold, everybody. This season of his is something to behold. Rachaad White up the middle and goes for an 8-yard gain on the play. What a good run by Rachaad White. So, yeah, this Buccaneers team has looked really good to me. Sure, I don't think they're at the same level. Any of these teams are at the same level as San Francisco. But this will be interesting because the winner of this game, we all know, goes to the NFC Championship game to face off against San Francisco. So this will be interesting. So it is 2nd down and 2 for the Buccaneers. Mayfield, quick throw, out and incomplete. There is no flag on the play. It was, I believe, Mike Evans, the intended target. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2 for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, dadgum, this game has gone off to a rocky start early. Of course, we all know the Buccaneers just threw an interception not too long ago that led to the 3 points. But we'll see what happens this game. This game should be very interesting. And also, if you guys have a question for me, let me know down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I can during in-between plays and also in between commercial breaks. So it is 3rd and 2. Mayfield looks to throw. Ball down the right side. It is caught. This time it is Mike Evans. And Mike Evans is one of the top receivers for this Buccaneers unit. He leads all of the categories for a receiver of Tampa Bay in receiving yards, receptions, and touchdowns, which is really good. And the only person trailing behind him is another fellow teammate of him on the current roster, which is Chris Godwin, of course. But now it's 1st and 10 at the Detroit 49-yard line, and the Detroit Lions need to stop. And it's a fake handoff. It is caught. Palmer down the midfield and down at the 26-yard line, and that will set up a very good 1st down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is Trey Palmer, the rookie. Wow, what a great play by the rookie. Man, that was a good play. That was a really good play. And, wow, he was wide open. There was barely anybody covering him. And you can't give up those big explosive plays if you're Detroit, because that's been their main kryptonite this year. But Mayfield fakes the handoff, looks to throw. He's in trouble. He is sacked and sacked down at the 36-yard line. And that is a big play. It's Brian Branch, another fellow rookie on the play, the rookie out of Alabama that had a pick six against Kansas City in his first pick of his career. That is a great pressure by Brian Branch. Wow, that was amazing. So we will see what happens on this next play. But as a Seahawks fan, I have massive respect for this Lions unit. They deserve a lot. And if they can get to an NFC Championship game, that would be good. And Baker Mayfield, tucking and rolling, he is not going to get very far as he only gets a gain of 1. And now bring up third down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But man, this game has already gotten off to a rocky start for both sides. Both offenses have been very good to start out. Of course, the Buccaneers threw an interception earlier. But man, I mean, I'm excited for this season of the NFL. Of course, we'll be doing the Bills and Chiefs later on tonight, so stay tuned in for that. So it's 3rd and 18 now for Tampa Bay. It is a run down the right side, and he's going to get back to the, looks like they're spotting it at the 25-yard line of Detroit, and now send the field goal unit out to try to kick a field goal. It is Case McClellan. His long is 57, and he's made 29 field goals. Oh, got a question here. Who is going to the Super Bowl this year? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and then I'll give you all mine. So, let me know what your guys' Super Bowl prediction is in the comments. And looks like the field goal is up, and it's good. And we are tied at 3 apiece. This is already becoming a good game so far. And we're at commercial break, so someone said they think it's the Ravens against the 49ers. If anyone else wants to comment down in the comments about your Super Bowl predictions, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments so that way we all know. So that way I can know before I give you all my answer. But as I said before, this Lions team has been amazing in my opinion. I have said on a few occasions that this Lions team is really good, but the main key question for this Lions team, if they can beat the Buccaneers today, is to get past the 49ers, which the 49ers, we all know, are really tough, and they would host whoever wins this game. So, I mean, if just from what I saw from the San Francisco 49ers last game, making it a close game against the 7th seed Green Bay Packers, I mean, that caused a little bit of concern for me because of their drops, their defensive tackling. And you give up 21 points to a young receiver core. That draws a lot of concern to me because of this game. It says, I agree, but I would like to see Lions and the Bills. I mean, the Bills is one of my team's pick. My Super Bowl prediction at the beginning of the playoffs was the 49ers going against the Bills for these reasons I'm about to say. So, the 49ers we all see as the possible team of the NFC. This Niners team has been on my radar for a bit because I'm a Seahawks fan, as you all know. And I knew John Lynch was up to something, and now we all know what it is. But as for the Bills, their team has just changed all around. Their team is just leveled up since their firing of their OC. Of course, we all know they went on their multi-game winning streak at the end of the year after their bye. And then they ended up coming back to win the division, which I still am shocked by. Because the Bills were on a decline. And then they come back to win against Miami to clinch the division. I mean, that is just incredible. So, just from what I've seen from this Bills team, I actually think they can be a team and maybe finally bring it home this time because we all know they had 4 straight appearances from 1990 to 94. We'll see what happens in that AFC Championship game this upcoming week. And it's kicked into the end zone for a touchback. But, man, Todd Bowles, I mean, we know that he really likes to bring the blitz, which I think is going to be one of the keys in this game. Because remember, these two sides faced off against one another in the in one of the regular season matchups, which this is going to be interesting to see what this unit can do if either side can win this game. All right, so Detroit will now get the ball back. Goff takes a snap. He fakes the handoff, looking for someone. He throws left side. It's caught, and it's Jahmyr Gibbs, only for a gain of 2 to 3 yards on the play. But this Lions receiver core has been absolutely incredible, because this Lions unit, we knew at the beginning of the season they were the favorites to win their division, and they ended up doing so. And now, if you're the Lions, Dan Campbell, this is your chance to build a legacy off of it. So now we are at 2nd down and 7 for the Detroit Lions. Handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, running down the left side. I think they're going to mark him short of the first down by half a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd and short for these Detroit Lions. Man, that was a good run. All right, do we have any questions in the comments section below? I'm just waiting for someone to pop up a question in the comments below. I'm just waiting for someone. But this game is going to be close. It's going to be close throughout the entire way. It's 3rd and inches, and they're doing a QB sneak, and they get it. There's no flags on the play, and that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for these Detroit Lions. But man, but also the Detroit Lions OC, I know, has been interviewed for a few head coaching jobs for Carolina, Washington, Chargers, and then also that. And also, today's video is sponsored by, the first half is sponsored by Q Streaming. It's a website that is that can stream all sports all around. Well, I'll go over that here in a little bit. And Goff throws a pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's caught down for a 8-yard gain on the play. I'll bring up 2nd and 2. But Q Streaming has been an amazing website because it gives you every single sport all around, and you could just pay $60 a month, and then anyone else you put on that subscription will get $5 extra. So that's really good. So Q Streaming, check it out, everyone. Check it out. So it was originally a run up the middle, and it was stopped by one of the Buccaneer defenders. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 2. So this will be interesting. So, man, this is going to be a great... I just feel this is going to be a great season. Goff throws. It is caught. It is... I'm trying to get the number. Amon-Ra St. Brown again. He's been their leading receiver all season. And that dude actually scares me because I think, if I remember correctly, his brother actually plays for the Bears, which is very interesting because they're division rivals. That is very interesting. But all right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line at midfield. It's a run to Gibbs, and he is trucking through loads of Buccaneer defenders for 5 yards on the play. Man, that's a good way to start it off. But yeah, as I was saying, this Q Streaming gives you everything. They give you the teams. It gives you. Oh, here we go. I believe Ravens will win the Super Bowl based on coaching strong and the strong defense, and then keep up the good work. But yeah, this Ravens team has looked really good, as I have said. But we'll see what they can do in the AFC Championship game, since this is going to be the first AFC Championship of Lamar's career. So, as I said, the first half is presented by Q Streaming. It streams a whole load of stuff. Sports, TV, and also on-demand movies. So, it is really good. It's really good. And trust me, if you sign up with this, it's really nice to have that because you get ABC, NBC, and Fox around like local areas. Like example, if you're in California, you could get it all the way down in like Carolina area, and it's really good. It's really cool, and you can also check out your favorite NHL teams because there's like different sections on the on these units. There's many different things on with this unit. And then you also can go to around like the NFL, NBA, NHL, college, pretty much everywhere. You can pretty much look up anything on that website, and it's really cool. I would suggest you all check it out. But the Ravens, I want to talk about them for a minute. The Ravens I have seen to be one of the toughest teams in the league so far. But the one thing that I really like about the Ravens is their entire team all around. Now, loads of people have said that Niners are going to go against the Ravens. I'm just trying to put one in there to kind of like have a little secondary one in case the Ravens do end up losing to whoever they face next week. But this Ravens team is something to behold. And if Lamar Jackson can go to the Super Bowl and win, then he would set up a really massive legacy. Because the way some people have said the way he talks and the way he plays shouldn't be like a quarterback. People have tried to force him to go to a running back. And if he does this, if he wins a Super Bowl, that would change around everything. That would change around his entire outlook. His playoff record wouldn't even matter because he would have gone to the Super Bowl and won. And if he does do that, that would be amazing from what I've seen. That would be incredible for him to do that. But also, my Hawks are in a bit of a head coaching situation themselves. Of course, after the firing of Pete Carroll. Well, not firing, but he moved him down. So, I mean, that's going to be an interesting situation. It's going to be an interesting situation. But this is going to be a good... This season is by far the most craziest it's ever been. I mean, we didn't expect the Texans to be in that situation in the AFC divisional round against the Ravens. Nobody expected that. They're going to be dangerous next year. I'm just saying it right now. They're going to be dangerous. So it's 3rd and 4. Goff throws down the field. It is caught. I think it's Sam Laporta. And it is. Sam Laporta, the rookie tight end sensation for the catch for the first down. Wow. That Laporta guy has been amazing as of late. But, man. Whoo. This unit is really good right now. Currently, I can currently see we have 7 people in here. Also, I do want to attempt to hit 100 subscribers today. I do want to attempt it. So please hit that subscribe button if you are able. And please check out my channel. I go over everything sport-wide. From NHL to NBA to NFL, all around. So be sure to check it out. So it is now 2nd and 2. There was a pass on the right side, and it was called for a 2-yard gain. Now it's 2nd and 8. So it is Goff in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. He throws down the field. It is caught by Laporta again. And this time he goes down to the 14-yard line. This time it's down at the 14-yard line. Man, that Laporta guy is just amazing. Yo, I mean, when my Hawks played him, I was legitimately scared. I was legitimately scared of this team. Well, I mean, hey, we beat them in overtime, so their offense didn't even have a chance. But, I mean, hey, I have much respect for the Lions. I got massive respect for both these sides. They got bright futures ahead. So, it's Goff again, in shotgun, throws left side to the end zone. It is incomplete. There are no flags. Lion fans really wanted a flag, but they're not going to get it. But yeah, my goodness. So the score is right now 3-3. It is tied at 3 apiece at the start of the second half. So it is, a correction, second quarter. So there's 13 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. So this is going to be, oh, yeah. What do you think will be the final? I'm honestly not sure. It could go either way. Gibbs running down the field, down inside of the 10-yard line. And it's third down and manageable for these Detroit Lions. Man, this is getting interesting already. Man. But like I said, the Lions, I had picked to win this game, and I just believe the energy in Detroit is really good right now. They're really positive energy, and that crowd is going to be a factor. I'm saying that right now. So it's 3rd and 5. They need to get to the 4-yard line to get a first down. Goff in shotgun, throws to the end zone. It is caught to the end zone. Touchdown Detroit Lions. And it is Josh Reynolds in there for the touchdown. The Detroit Lions are finally got a touchdown on the board. And they're up 9-3 right now and will be up 10-3 with an extra point. Wow. That was an amazing grab. Wow. And that brother was wide open. Nobody was even covering him. Nobody was even covering y'all. Yeah, I think pretty much it could be a Super Bowl for Michigan. Of course, if they can get past San Francisco. That would be interesting. And the kick is up, and the extra point is good. The Detroit Lions have the lead 10-3 at the beginning parts of the second quarter. Man, this game is it's been back and forth right now as far as hits and blows gone. But, man, and now we're going to a commercial break, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, also, another thing I wanted to chat about here is another thing I wanted to chat about was the Green Bay Packers. Because the Packers, we saw at the beginning of the season, just look really good. They went on a little slow slant, but then they actually came back to win to get in the playoffs and then upset the Cowboys in the first round, which we all know the Cowboys are going to fall at some point. It's only just a matter of time. But this Packers team their future is really, really bright because of what their receiver core is able to do. Their receiver core is just amazing. They're legitimately amazing. So if the Lions can get them next year, if the Lions face off against the Packers again, which they obviously will, it's going to be a battle for this division next year. It's going to be a battle for the division. But man, this game has gotten interesting. So, but let me know if you guys have any questions. Once again, send them into the comments below, and I'll read them as we go. But yeah, pretty much this game has just gotten off to a good slow start. But this game is going to be a good one. And also the one between the Bills and the Chiefs up next after this. Which currently it's set for 4 o'clock. Which, we'll get done with this one. And then I'll switch over to the Bills and the Chiefs. Which we all know that's going to be close. Because, I have the Bills picked. I have the Bills picked because it's Mahomes' first road game against the Bills. And if there's anyone the Bills want to knock off, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. Because Mahomes has sent him out of the playoffs the last 2 times they've met in the playoffs, which were both in Arrowhead. Which I think that crowd is going to be a massive key factor in this game. They're going to be a massive key factor in this game. Which, if that crowd can get up on its feet early, that's going to decide the game pretty much. Because Mahomes has never faced a road environment in the playoffs. So the Lions kicked it back for a touchback, and now Baker Mayfield and the offense will come back on. And, it shows during the break, during when the defense was on the field, Mayfield was talking to his receivers, including David Moore, Mike Evans, and a few other guys of that receiver core. I mean, I think he's trying to get him calm down because this line's fan base is just so loud. I mean, it's very dangerous to play in Ford Field and make it a close game. But we'll see what happens in the rest of this game. So, Mayfield is in the shotgun, looking to throw, throws it short slant. It is caught. I can't get the number. It's by 22 Edmonds, I think it is, if I'm correct. But the one that tackled him was Brian Branch, out of bounds. So now we'll stop the clock. Or actually, no, it's going to keep the clock running. So we'll see what... I mean, this Lions team has the chance to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, the Michigan Wolverines already went to the national championship and won. I mean, we could... Maybe it's Detroit's year. Who knows? We'll see. I'm still not completely sold on them being the Super Bowl contender. And it's a run down the left field. It's to Edmonds, and he's only going to get 1 yard on the play. And now bring up third down and short for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But man, whew. And also, I wanted to give a shout out to a YouTuber I know, Tom Grozzi. I mean, I've not met him in person, but I'm mainly getting my my advice from him, just watching his videos. So go check him out if you guys get the chance. So it is 3rd and 5 for this Buccaneers team. Mayfield into the shotgun, throws, it is caught, and that is, oh man, it's going to depend on the spot. It's going to depend on the spot. Oh man. And there is a flag down, so hang on a minute. So this might be coming back. According to the spot, it looked like it was short. It looked like it was pass interference against the offense. It was pass interference against Auten of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, number 88. So let's see here. So Auten's right there. Let's see. That's that. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. That does look like he kind of got in the way of the defender to get to him. So that I think was a good call by the refs. But now that instead of 3rd and 5, now that brings up 3rd and 15, which they will have to pass on this one. And now it backs him up all the way to the 20. Mayfield in the shotgun looking to throw. He throws left side. It is caught by Edmonds. And he is... Oh, that is close. That is really close. They are spotting him at the 34-yard line, which is going to be short of the line to gain. Which now, if you're Todd Bowles, it's decision time. Do you go for it and risk them being in your own territory? Or do you punt it away? So, according to the probability, the recommendation is go for it. We'll see what this Buccaneers team does. They're probably going to try to attempt to draw them off. Oh, nope. They're going to punt. They're going to punt. So, I would watch for a fake here if I was the Detroit defense. I would watch for a fake. Even if it's in their own territory, it could potentially be a fake. So, I would keep my eyes out. And it is going to be a punt. So, all right, so there's no fake here. And it will go and tap in the end zone for a touchback. A Buccaneer tried to get it down in the 1 yard line area, but it's not going to work. The momentum was too going forward into the end zone. And that's going to take us to another commercial break. Oh man, this game has gotten really close at the first beginning points of it. But... I want to talk about the Chiefs and the Bills for a minute, because I'm going to be doing that matchup next. So, if I said I picked the Bills. If the keys for my game on that, that I have, is probably gonna be for the Chiefs defense to keep an eye on Josh Allen, because he can run for those yards, as we saw in the last game against the Steelers. he can run for those yards. And if you give them up like that's not good if you're Kansas City, which of course they did have one interception on him the last time that he faced off against them, which was in Arrowhead, which the Bills ended up winning that game entirely. I just think the receiver core of Kansas City is just not that key, because when Hill was there, they would look really good on offense. But now that we are looking at them without Tyreek Hill, Kelsey's the one that has to step up. And I just don't know that the Chiefs have the receivers to get there. That's just my personal belief of this situation. So, of course, we'll see what goes down here, but that game is going to be a good one. That is going to be a good one. But we'll see what happens. I'm just trying to get my link out there to some other people that might want to watch. So, and also, if anyone wants to share this link with some other people around the NFL world, that would be fine by me. I'm all cool with that. So, the Lions and the Bucks. I mean Baker. He looks really good right now. His stats are kind of similar to Brady when he was going against them. This Buccaneers team has their future set with Baker Mayfield, in my personal opinion. And Goff runs up the middle for a 7-yard gain on the play. Had an open gap, and he took it. But man, like I said, this is going to be a close game. This is going to be a very close game throughout this. So, the Lions are driving right now. They're up 10-3 right now, trying to add on to that lead that they have, with 9 minutes to go in the first half alone. So, 2nd and 3 now for the Detroit Lions. Goff in the shotgun, looking to throw right side. It is caught by Laporta. He just trucked a man. Whoo! That dude took a shot. That was darn full. Man, that was a good hit. But that was clean. That was really clean. Man, that's a good play for the Lions offense. Man, good play by Laporta, which he's been a rookie sensation right now. He looks dangerous, just in my own opinion. And probably some other people's opinion as well. So now it's 1st and 10 at the Lions 31. It's a handoff to David Montgomery. He is snuffed. Maybe for a gain of 1, but it looks like he might have gotten snuffed at the line of game. Whew, man, this game is getting interesting already. I said I had the Lions picked, but this game is going to be good. And also, if you guys do have any questions for me that you'd like to send in, just send it down to the bottom, then send it in the comments, and let me know what you guys have questions for. So it's 2nd and 9, and Goff throws. It is caught. It's Laporta again. And he finally gets wrestled down around the 44-yard line. Wow, this Laporta guy is going off on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's going off. Whew, this game already getting interesting in the first half. Okay. But yeah, this game is getting interesting. I didn't activate the super chat yet. I'm waiting to see if I get any more subscribers before I activate the super chat. So we'll see. And Goff in the shotgun throws a bomb down the right field and is incomplete. Intended for Jameson Williams, the 2nd-year man out of Alabama. That would have been probably a touchdown if he indeed would have caught that. That probably would have been a touchdown if he would have caught that. Probably. Or would have been a big completion. But, man, this, like I said, the Lions are really good this year. So, I mean, I like the Lions. They're one of my second favorite teams other than the Seahawks, of course. Which, I mean, always put my Seahawks first. Always put them up first. And it's Goff in the shotgun, throws a bomb. It is incomplete. It was intended for Jamison Williams again. And it'll bring up 3rd and 10, which you're probably thinking, if you're Tampa Bay, they're going to pass in this situation. Which I would believe that too, unless they ran like a trick play. But, yeah, this is already getting interesting. Jamal Dean, I believe, was the one on the tackle. He's had 61 tackles for this Buccaneers team. So Goff in the shotgun, looking to throw a bomb down the field. It is incomplete. Again, intended for Amon-Ra St. Brown. He had it, but then it bounced off of his hands and incomplete. So that is a drop, I think. And now the Lions will be forced to punt. Man, this game's already getting off to a rocky start early. You just don't know with these two teams because the Buccaneers defense looked really good last week against the Eagles, and the Lions made a really close game against the Rams, as we all know that ended their 32-year losing streak in the playoffs. Which, all right, it's being punt return now for Tampa, and fair catch was signaled and caught near the 15, and that will be where the Buccaneers start. Wow, this game has already gone off to a good start. So, yeah. But like I said, this game's going to be a close one. This one's going to be really close. And I'm going to try to get this set up again. And also the score is 10-3 with about 6 minutes left in the game. So, I'm sorry about that. Something going on in the back. Hold on. I'm going to take a little break here, and I'll be right back. Just stay tuned. I'll be right back. I don't see a place to mute this guy. Here we go. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just trying to get things arranged here. Had a little spill, so my mom accidentally spilled something, so sorry about that. So, but this has been a good first half, I believe, for the Lions, and they need to keep what they're doing. They need to keep it up because we all know one of the keys to this game is to keep the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from those big explosive plays, because that's what ended up winning it for the Buccaneers against that Eagles secondary, which we'll have to see what fans out against this Buccaneers team and this game entirely. So it is 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line for Tampa Bay. And Mayfield fakes the handoff. He is in trouble. Hits, he throws. And was that caught? Oh my god! That was caught! Oh my gosh! Mike Evans, what a catch! I thought he was out of bounds for a second, but wow, what a catch! Got both of his feet in and was able to get to the sideline. What a big play by Mike Evans. Wow. That is impressive. I've watched this guy for a while. That is a big play right there. And Mayfield in the shotgun throws it left side. It is caught by Godwin, but wrapped up by the Michigan Wolverine, Aiden Hutchinson, which he has been a massive key force for this Lions team since he was drafted last year. But man, that brother is a really good defensive rusher, which he kind of reminds me of Bosa for a little bit. Kind of reminds me of that brother, and also along with T.J. Watt as well. He's just really good. I think he's got the Lions set up for the future. He's been that leader on this defense in front for this Lions team. So it's 2nd and 10. It's 10-3. Detroit leads. 5 minutes left. It's a handoff to Rashad White. And that is going to be wrapped up. And now bring up 3rd and about 5, I think. 3rd and about 5 or 6. Somewhere around there. But, man, this game has really gotten interesting. Like I said multiple times. I mean, I'm hyped because this is my first live stream that I've done in this entire year. So, I was trying to hit 50 subscribers a few weeks ago when the Ravens were going against the Niners. So that way I could do that one. But, I mean, hey, better late than never, as I always like to say. Mayfield in the shotgun. Is caught by Rashad White. He gets the first down. And down near midfield. What a big play for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. Trying to get something on the board before the end of the first half. But, man. And also, please, if you have a question for me, please put it down in the comment section below. Because if you guys have something that you would like to ask me, please let me know. And I'll be doing a whole section of it during the second half. So, it is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line of Tampa Bay. And it's caught, Mayfield throws, it's caught by Otten for another first down. And this Buccaneers offense is already back up and cooking. Man. And remember, the winner of this will play the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. So this is a big game. And depending on which team gets there, this game is going to be interesting. And the NFC Championship game is going to be interesting. Especially after how close the 49ers were able to make it against the Packers last week. Just yesterday, I meant. So, Baker Mayfield looking to throw. He is in trouble, escapes, and he throws it to the right side. It's incomplete. He throws it away. Now bring up 2nd down and 10 for Tampa Bay. But, like I said, my early Super Bowl prediction is 49ers and Bills, which I will change if proven otherwise. So we'll see what happens this game, and then of course next game, which I'll be doing a live stream on too. So we will see what happens. But like I said, we'll see. So it is 2nd down and 10, 3:13 left to play, and then also we have the 2-minute warning to go to, which that'll cause another break. And Edmonds runs up the middle and gets about 5 yards on the play. That's a big pickup. And Aiden Hutchinson coming back on the field, looking to try to get another stop for this Lions defense. Okay, so it's 3rd and 5 now for Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay trying to get on the board before the first half comes to an end. Mayfield looking to throw. He's pressured, incomplete. There are no flags on the field. It's incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down, and that'll force Tampa Bay to kick another field goal. And Chris Godwin kind of looked like he wanted a flag. I think Godwin looked like he wanted a flag. Let's see. Oh, nope, that was perfect timing. That was perfect timing by the defensive player. That was really good timing. But as I said before, this is my first time doing a actual live stream. So let me know if you guys want more of this. I'll be doing this throughout the rest of the playoffs. The kick. Oh, it's no good. It tipped off the left upright. It is no good. Oh my gosh. So the kick was up. It was going to the left side. It joints off the upright and bounced outside to the front area of the field goal post, and it is no good. Oh my God. And now the Lions might have an opportunity to get on the board before half. Wow. I did not see that coming. That was insane. That was an insane tip. I did not expect that at all. Man. But yeah, that was pretty darn insane right there.
Powering on.
Powering on one of my speakers real quick. But this game's looked pretty good, but this is how I feel if I was Tampa Bay right now. Ay. Sorry about that, dog. Sorry about that. The girls wanted to go outside, so. Oh, whoa. Hold on just a minute, guys. I'll be right back.
Quad pulling kids on sled.
Yeah, that's interesting. That is really interesting. Alright guys, I'm back. There was a little sled outside. Of course, where I'm at, it snowed a few days ago, so we're just trying to get through with the snow right now because it's freezing cold up here. But as I was trying to do before all of that, if I'm Tampa Bay, this is kind of how I felt. Just, I'm trying to get some funniness going on in here. Just trying. But man, I don't know if all you guys could hear that, but just moving it closer so that way you guys can hear it. But man, this season has just been a shock to everybody, including myself. Some of the teams we wouldn't have not have expected to see in this position, in the playoff position, are right now in the playoff position, which Buccaneers are one of them. Oh, a handoff to Montgomery. He gets maybe 3 to 4 yards on the play, and that is probably going to take us to a 2-minute warning, which will be before this game gets all over. But they're looking at one of their linemen. I think it was 73 that they were looking at for Detroit. They were looking at someone on the sideline. So now we have hit the 2-minute warning. So this game has already gotten interesting at the beginning parts of this game. So we will see what happens. So we're gonna hit the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes until halftime. The score is 10-3 before the first half. Before the end of the first half. But is there anyone that has any questions down for me in the comments? Let me know if you guys have a question, and I'll pull an answer to it. If you guys got a question for me, just let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear it. If you guys have a question, I'm just trying to get some socializing built up in here, because this is my first time going through this all. Oh, hold on. Just trying to respond to one of my friends trying to find this. Like I said at the beginning of this game, this was going to be a close game. And it's already lived up to that height. And I'm just thinking that Tampa Bay if they can't get a touchdown on them, this game probably is over. Because if they can't get a touchdown on the board, Tampa Bay is pretty much finished. And right now, Detroit has the advantage on going down the field and maybe getting the scoring before halftime. So we will see what happens in this in the second half. But we're 2 minutes away from beginning the parts of the end of the first half. And I'm just hoping this game lives up to the hype. Let me see if I can get something going in the chat. So let's see what comments I've already gotten. Guys, sorry, it's the dogs. They're trying. Hold on, let me mute my mic. Sorry about that, guys. It's my dogs. They've just gotten more of this, but man, let me see live chat. Let me see what questions I have gotten throughout this here. So nothing new yet. If you guys want to send something to me down in the comments, a question, just let me know. But we gotta get hyped up in here. So let's live up to the hype. So try and give me some questions. Come on, I'm all for it. I want questions, just so that way I can respond. Just so that way I can respond to the questions that all of you have for me, if you guys have any at all. So now there's 156 left in the first half for the Detroit Lions, and the refs are, I don't know what in the heck is going on there, but my final score prediction of this game is probably going to be like 17-6, just from what I've seen from both these sides in the first half. But we'll see what happens going into the second half. But Jared Goff, looking in the backfield, he takes the snap. Goff looking to throw. In trouble. He got sacked. And a sack for Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay comes off with a huge stop. And one of their O-linemen is hurt on the play. It's 77. And that might be a big loss for this Detroit Lions team. Oh man, I hope that guy's alright. Hopefully that brother's okay. But yeah, hopefully that brother's okay. Let's see what happened. Oh, ow. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. So when Goff was going down, here we go. Is Lamar Jackson ready for the Super Bowl? I mean, I think he might be because if we look at the way he's played, if we look at the receiver core that he's played with, he has looked so good in his games. He's got a better receiver core with Odell Beckham Jr. You got Zay Flowers, which is performing like a really good rookie. And you also got loads of other guys that are like outside threats. You got Isaiah Likely. You got Gus the Bus Edwards. You got Justice Hall. You got Justice Hill, my bad. You got Mark Andrews, which I hear he's actually going to maybe come back. If he's back next week, that could be a big weapon back for this Ravens team. And then their defense just looks so good. Their defense just looks so dang good. But man, sorry about that, guys. My dog, one of my dogs, funny little thing. My little dog Sarabi tends to bark at TVs. She tends to bark at any animals on the TV. So it's kind of funny on how that happened. It kind of started when she was a puppy. And she would watch the TV screen, and then when she would see an animal on the screen, she would just go on ahead and bark at it. But anyways, back to the Ravens. I think they could probably bring this back, but I mean, loads of people have been saying 49ers versus Ravens, but I'm still gonna stick with 49ers and the Bills until proven otherwise. But I would not be surprised if this Ravens team got to the Super Bowl and won, because they have the talent with them, and they got the head coach in John Harbaugh, which we're still unsure of where Jim Harbaugh is going to go, the brother of John Harbaugh. That is a big key question. Both the Ravens and the 49ers got off to a slow start. I mean, they did get to a slow, both sides really went on a slow slant, but every game they've lost, they've come back and hit stronger. Because the Niners, we look at the Niners, they had that 3-game losing streak when Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, and Trent Williams were out. And now this is actually probably the best 49ers team we've seen in recent memory. And if they can get to this, if the Niners can get to the Super Bowl and win, and actually finish the job this time, they could be a dangerous team to look out for in the future. But going back to the game, it is 4th and 5, and the Lions are going to punt. And I believe a fair catch was signaled for. It'll be caught around the 10-yard line. I think it was fair caught around the 9. Oh, something just popped up in there. Let me see if I can get that up there. So, which Niners team shows up next week? So, I mean, hey, the Niners have looked good. But one of my concerns that I looked at for this game, just looking back at this game, was the drops they had. They dropped the ball 4 times. And they barely lost to a 7th seed. They barely lost to a young receiver, one of the youngest receiver cores, along with the youngest teams in the NFL. That draws a lot of concern for me if I'm the Niners. And Rachaad White runs up the middle. He gets the first down to the 19. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to play. And the Buccaneers have all 3 timeouts. They're just trying to get in field goal range right now, which they missed one earlier. Mayfield throws it. It is incomplete. It was intended for Mike Evans, and that is incomplete. But as I was saying about the Niners, I believe if they don't win the Super Bowl this year, this is probably the biggest loss they've had. Because you got Chase Young, which you can't pay Bosa and Chase Young at the same time. But that's going to be a good question. Ooh. That almost looked like an interception, but it's caught. It is caught by, oh my goodness. It was Trey Palmer. And he got both of his knees in bounds. And it'll bring up 3rd and 1 on the play, and it's a fake. Mayfield has room to run, and he's down at the 42-yard line of their own zone, and they're probably going to use one of their timeouts. And it looks like they will. Man. Oh, I got another comment down below. Let's see. What's the key for the Chiefs to win today? I mean, if their key to win this game is on offense, I would say to get the receivers in check. Because we all know this Chiefs core has lost multiple weapons, and they've led the league in drops, which maybe Taylor Swift is getting a little bit on Kelsey a little bit. Maybe part of that is a little pressure, but I'm not going to go into that. But the Chiefs have dropped most of the passes, and if they can't get the ball to their receivers, they're going to have to rely on Kelsey all the time, which we've seen teams double team him, and that normally works. But for the Chiefs defense is to keep Josh Allen contained, because Josh Allen is a good runner. He scored a 52-yard touchdown last week against the Steelers. So that right now is my key. Oh, it's a throw. Oh my God, it's caught by Mike Evans. He has to go out of bounds, and he does. Down inside of the 30. Now this Buccaneers offense is actually moving. 27 seconds left in the ball game, and he goes out of bounds to stop the clock. Oh man, that is a big play. And Mayfield in the shotgun throws left side. It is. Oh my gosh, what a catch! Mike Evans again! And now it is 1st and goal for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh my goodness, down to the 1-yard line. Oh my God. Wow, unbelievable catch. That is an insane grab. Oh my, let's see if he controlled it. Oh my God, I think it looked like he controlled it. Oh my God. Yo, that might be a SportsCenter top 10 play right there. Oh my God. They're probably going to review this to see if he came down with it. Let's see. Looks like he had control to me. But the question is, did he go out of bounds prior to that pass? They're not going to review it. The Buccaneers use a timeout. And now, 19 seconds left on the clock. 1 timeout remaining for Tampa Bay. And now if you're Tampa, you might want to get a touchdown here. Just from what I've seen from this Buccaneers team early. I'm moving back so that way I can have some space. Tampa Bay is trying to get in the end zone for a touchdown to maybe tie it up at 10 apiece. Remember, we saw this in the Texans-Ravens game last week. And it was a kick return by one of the Texan players that got it to the end zone. And then the Ravens, of course, came out and blew them out the second half. We'll see what happens this game. The Lions faithful trying to get loud. And Mayfield in shotgun throws left side to the end zone. It is caught, but there's a flag down for right now. It looks like a touchdown, but let's check the flag. Let's check the flag here. It's a touchdown for the moment. It might be coming back. Let's see what the call is. There's a lot of debate between the officials. Let's see who the penalty is on. Oh, it doesn't look like oh, it's a touchdown! It is a touchdown for Otten. And the Buccaneers are back in this game just like that. Oh my goodness. What a play by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh my God. That was amazing. That was insane. They drove down the field in about under a minute, and they came in and drove it down the field. Wow. And that catch for Mike Evans pretty much set it up. The extra point's up, and it's good. It's 10-10 apiece with 15 seconds left in this first half. And just like that, the Buccaneers are tied with the Lions in the beginning parts of this. Oh my God. That was an insane drive by Baker Mayfield. Yo, that brother can ball. That brother can ball. My gosh. Whoo! Both these sides showed up today. Yeah, both these sides showed up. Neither team's giving up without a fight. Oh man, that was amazing. But Mike Evans, oh my God, he just looks so dang good. Oh man. And then we're going to be going over Kansas City and Buffalo. We're going to be doing live play-by-play reaction of that game later. So stay tuned in for that. I'll have a link. Excuse me. There's a link in my channel. If you click on my channel, it'll show the games that are upcoming. And it'll show you what videos I have made and which ones are about to go live. But daggum, this Buccaneers team is not going down without a fight. They are not going down. Oh yeah. Sports Go Solo says, "Hey Antonio, what up, man? How are you doing?" So it is received in the end zone for a touchback, and if I'm the Lions here, I might want to take a knee because I believe, if I remember correct, the Buccaneers received the first half. That would set up the Lions to receive the second half. So we will see what happens. And it does look like they're going to take a knee and send this game to halftime. And that is indeed what they're going to do. So, who do you think is going to win the Bills-Chiefs game? I've talked about that here a little bit early parts in this game. I personally believe the Bills have the advantage because it's Mahomes' first game on the road. It's his first game on the road, which we've never seen Mahomes on the road, never in the playoffs. And if they can get this game going, the Bills have a chance because they have the home field advantage, which we all know Orchard Park is a really dangerous place to play. And then the winner of that game would go to Baltimore to face the Ravens next week. But man, this game has already gotten off to a really, really good start. It is 10-10 at halftime. But man, I believe if the Chiefs are to win this game, then they would probably have to do well against the Ravens. Do you think Taylor Swift is a distraction to the game? I'll answer that in a minute, but how about the Lions game? Who do you think will win? I have the Lions pick, my man. I have the Lions pick. But back to the Taylor Swift thing. I personally believe that Taylor Swift is a distraction. Because we've seen from this Chiefs team, at the beginning parts of the season, when she was there, they were normally undefeated. And now when she was there, that was what gave them the struggles. That's really what happened. It was a pretty Swifty distraction. Pretty Swifty. Because the Chiefs, Travis Kelce, he went to Argentina during his bye week to watch Taylor Swift do a concert. And if you need to stay in the building 24/7. You need to stay at Arrowhead 24/7. If you do that in March, that's fine. Not in January, my man. Not in November. Not in November, for crying out loud. But I've got off on Kelce a few times on some of my videos on the Chiefs. Because if you're Kelce, I just personally believe this is a little distraction for him. Because we would see, what do you think the Seahawks record will be next season? Oh, just from what I've seen a part of the early schedule, I mean, there's some games in there that they could win. But then again, the Niners are the current best team in the in the West right now. The floor for them would probably be like 7-10 because they lost Pete Carroll, which is probably their best head coach. But their ceiling, the highest record I could possibly see them getting is maybe like 10-7, just because I've seen the talent from this Seahawks team. I've watched them all year, but Shane Waldron, he needs to step up because I get that maybe Pete Carroll was the main person in charge of the play calls. Maybe he was the main person in charge, and that's why the Seahawks decided to demote him. Maybe that's why. But it's going to be a few dark years ahead for the Seahawks. But, what do you think about Kelsey going to Argentina on the bye week? But Kelsey needs to step up. And in that game against Green Bay, we all know Simone Biles is the wife of Jonathan Owens, one of the defensive players for Green Bay. She was down on the field. Taylor Swift was up in the suites. If you're going to represent your man, in my personal opinion, if you're going to represent your man, you need to be down on the field, regardless of the weather. You need to be down there for your man. You need to be down there, just from my personal standpoint. Because when we've seen Taylor Swift in the stadiums, we've seen her up in the suites, not down on the field. So we'll see what happens. What are your thoughts about Pete Carroll leaving? I'm still shocked. But, we all knew a change had to come. We all knew a change had to come at some point. So, some of the head coaching candidates that I have in my mind could actually be really good. But, yeah, Pete Carroll will be missed because Pete was the one that led the Seahawks to their first Super Bowl title, which nobody's ever going to forget that. The Legion of Boom was really good back then. I still remember the days when I was a kid. Who do you have in mind for head coach? For head coach, let me know. But this could be it's going to be a rough season. Do you think the Niners had a fluke week because they only won by 3? The Niners, I have respect for. I have respect for their fan base, have respect for them all around. So, if the Niners, I believe they did have a fluke this game because they were at a bye week. They came off the first round bye. They were a little tired because they had 2 weeks of rest because we all know they rested against the Rams, which we all know how that went. And if the Niners, I believe, might have a little concern against either one of these two teams for next week. But back to the head coach of the Seahawks. I am probably going to have to say I have 3 candidates in mind. One of them is not on the list of the interviews yet. My 3 candidates are Ben Johnson, the OC for Detroit, we all know. Raheem Morris, the defensive coordinator for the Rams. And a name that I think has not been thrown out there much, that I think should be considered, which lots of people might be surprised here, is Mike Vrabel. Now, let me tell you why. Remember, in the last week of the regular season, we saw Tennessee. They had nothing to play for. No playoff spot, no round picks, nothing on the line. And what did the Titans do? They came out there and beat up those Jags. I was even shocked. I had the Jags pick that game. But this is by far if Vrabel comes to Seattle, I believe he will change the culture around the Seahawks. Because remember, when he was with the Patriots as a player, he won a Super Bowl with them. He has that Super Bowl mentality, both as a player and he's been to the AFC Championship as the head coach of the Titans, of course. But if he were to come to Seattle, I would see that as a big win for this Seahawks team. that would be a big win because Mike Vrabel, I believe he could be the guy. He could very well be that guy. But I know there's a lot of candidates out there and we won't know. Probably the earliest that we'll see anything about the new head coach is probably after the week of the Super Bowl, just from what I'm thinking. But of course, if we get anything sooner than that, we will see what eventually happens. But like I said, this Seahawks team needs to grow. And from what I've seen on the schedule that is been posted, here, let me look it up real quick. I got an image of the schedules right here. So, according to what post I saw, this was the schedule outline for the season. Just from what I saw on a post. And this, the games I could see that could be key games is probably the Packers. Because the Seahawks and the Packers have been going head to head for years. And I mean years. And now you got Jordan Love in Green Bay. That could be a good game. Both sides have new quarterbacks other than Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson, which I still believe we won that trade. And another few games that I looked on this schedule, the ones that they have at home, the Seahawks, they got the Packers at home, they got the Vikings, Giants, Dolphins, Broncos, and Bills. Now the Bills would be interesting. This would be the best thing we've seen. And then the ones that they have on the road is the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field, which we don't know if they're going to drop Caleb Williams. The New England Patriots that are in a bit of a decline right now after Belichick got fired. The Lions again, which that's going to be interesting, especially next year if they do end up getting the Super Bowl ring. That would be interesting. And then they, of course, have the Jets, and then finish it off with the Falcons. But it could be interesting next year. I'm not saying this team is a contender. I'm not saying this team is a contender at all, because we don't know who the head coach is going to be. But if we look at the situation in Seattle, I've said that, who do you think, who is going to be the first round pick of the draft? I mean, here's the thing I've said about the Bears all season. I've told this to some people in the store that I work at. I've said Fields' talent is there. So either one of two choices. You could either A, get the number one pick and maybe draft Caleb Williams, which would be your probably last resort type of thing. And Caleb Williams, I mean, Cliff Kingsbury is currently getting interviewed right now for OC, which we'll see what happens because Cliff Kingsbury actually has some experience with Caleb Williams. That's the first option. But the second option is trading down that pick. Maybe, for example, let's just say the Bears trade the number one pick to, let's just say the Commanders, for example. They would draft Caleb Williams. And then the Bears, I think they're a Marvin Harrison Jr. or a Brock Bowers away from being a contending team. Because Fields' talent is there. They were starting to rise up at the ending of the season. They were rising up from the ashes. And this Bears team is going to be dangerous next year. They're going to be dangerous. And the Bears season is going to be fairly interesting. That's going to be interesting to see how that goes next week of next season. My bad. So it looks like the second half is about to start. Yep, it looks like the second half is about to get underway. So, my last thought on the Seahawks before we get started in the second half is if the Seahawks can get together and gel together as a team, like they did against the Eagles, just like they did against the Eagles, then this team could be a contender. The talent's there. They're just not using Geno to his full potential. Because when he would run the ball, whenever the run would happen, that would put off a lot of pressure off of him. That would put off a lot of pressure of course, Geno Smith. And when Geno has the pressure taken off of him, he performs better. We saw that 2 years ago, which both of the seasons were 9-8 seasons. The talent is there for Seattle. They just need to find some way to get their act together, because they need to gel. They need to gel for this team. Oh, before the second half, what's your favorite NFL memory? This year or like past years? Let me know. So, looks like they're interviewing Dan Campbell right now. So, let's see. So, any year. That is a good question. Yeah, NFL memory from past years. Oh my God, that's a good question. That is a really good question. Mine would probably be, if I was a Seahawk, it would probably be going to win the Super Bowl against the Broncos in 2014. But for like NFL in general, I would probably say the Chiefs rising from the ashes. Because the Chiefs have been they're building a dynasty. And this Chiefs team has the talent there. But like I said, there's been some decline for this team lately. And when they were down 20-10, with 6 minutes left in the fourth, they came back and won, which no one expected that. And I got back to watching the NFL just that year. So we'll see what happens for this Chiefs team. So, all right, we're getting back into the first half of the second half of things. So, Mike Evans has had 5 targets, 3 receptions, and for 79 yards. So, the Buccaneers will get the ball back. They get the ball to start the second half. So, Tampa Bay is trying to get down the field. They're at their own 25-yard line. They are trying to drive. They're trying to get a drive going. And Mayfield looking to throw. He throws it. It is caught by Godwin. Chris Godwin for the first down. And that will be first down for Tampa Bay. Man, this game has been getting close. This game has been close all day. And it's basically anybody's game right now. So hopefully we'll see what happens this game, because I'm even excited. I'm hyped about what's going to happen this game, and of course what's going to happen next time on the next game. So we'll see what happens. So Mayfield in the backfield. Looks like Godwin and another receiver are to the left, and then someone else to the right. Mayfield hands it off to Rachaad White, I think. Yep, it's Rachaad White, and he gets about 5 to 6 yards on the play. So we'll see what happens in this game, but I'm hyped. I'm really hyped. So, second down, and let's see how many. 2nd and 5. So it was a 5-yard gain for Tampa Bay. Says, are you surprised that the Bucs are doing this well without Brady? I mean, I'm surprised. I counted the Bucs out at the beginning of the year, and now that they're here, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised that they beat the Eagles. But I had them picked because the Eagles weren't the same. And Rachaad White, oh man, he's breaking past everybody. And down inside of Lions territory. And that is down to the 45 to 44 yard line of Detroit. But like I said, the Bucs came out, I thought when Brady retired they were done. But now they came back to win their division and win a playoff game. But I was 6-0 in my picks last week, so we'll see if that continues. I'm currently 1-1 right now. Okay, so Baker Mayfield hands it off to White again. Ooh, he gets hit hard, and only a gain of 2 to 3 yards on the play. And it looks like Barnes was the one to get there for the Detroit Lions. Man, this game has been getting interesting. There you go. But man. So it was only a gain of 1. So pretty much did not go very far on that play. Will Belichick be the coach next year for Seattle? Oh, heck no. Heck no to that. Heck no. But second down and 9, Mayfield throws. It is caught on the left side. It is Evans. And he's going to be tackled up short of the first down. And now bring up 3rd and manageable for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But yeah, no way Belichick. Will he be a head coach for any team? I mean, the Falcons have interviewed him, but I personally believe he should retire. I believe he should retire. And if he does go to a team, he needs to prove that he can be a Super Bowl team because he pushed the golden boy out the door. He pushed Tom Brady out the door. And Patriots fans are never going to forgive that. That's just what I think. So it's 3rd and 4. Mayfield into shotgun pressure coming. He is sacked. It is Aiden Hutchinson, the Michigan native, there for the sack. That is a massive stop for this Detroit defense. And the Lions get the stop. And man, that was a good rush by Hutchinson. He was unblocked. Nobody even blocked him. Yo, that is a big, crucial mistake if you're Tampa Bay. That is a big, crucial mistake for Tampa Bay. Oh my God. But if I were to say Belichick could go to a team, I would probably just say the Falcons because he's been interviewed by him twice, or probably potentially the Chargers. Because Chargers might be the right situation for him because they already have the quarterback. So it is a punt back to the Lions side of the field. This one will be returned down the right side. He is tackled up down at the 15. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers say, no, you don't. But there's a flag on the play. So we'll see. Normally flags in these situations against receiving team. So let's see what it is. So it was an illegal block in the back by the receiving team. And I was right. So every time I see a flag on a kick return, I always think it's the receiver corps. So, do you think any team is looking at Pete Carroll? I mean, he said he was going to stay in Washington and Seattle as the advisor. I mean, I could see him going to the Washington Huskies. I could see that. Because it's right there, and their head coach just went to go and be the head coach up in Alabama. The head coach for Washington UW just went to the up there. But yeah. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure, but that's just my personal guess. That's my own personal guess. What about Cougs? I mean, the coach of the Cougs, I mean, he's really good there. I mean, he's really good. The coach, I'll remember the dude's name for the Washington State head coach. But he upset one of the top seeds 2 times in Wisconsin, the same ranking the 2 years, and beating them in Wisconsin 2 years ago. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And the fact they beat ranked Oregon State, that's impressive. The Cougs had a good year, yeah. But now I believe they're moving to the Mountain West Conference because the Pac-12 is, of course, no more. Which is kind of sad to see that. And who knows if the Apple Cup is going to come back. That is the main question on my mind. And probably my mom's mind, since she's a graduate from Washington State. And yeah, very sad. But hopefully they get that Apple Cup. They should at least meet once a year. Once a year at the end of the season. Just like what they do with Florida State and Florida. Even though they're different conferences, you should have this rivalry game at the end of the season. You should have that game at the end of the season. Just from what I personally believe. But we'll see what happens with that whole situation. But that's the main primary situation on my mind. But for at least college, that is. Oh man, but this game is getting close. So yesterday we all saw that the Packers, they looked very decent against them. 100% rivalry games are important. Yeah, you got that right. You got that right. But now the Lions will get the ball back. I was really looking forward to seeing a Packers Lions NFC Championship game, but that's fully tilted on its head. But now the winner of this game will go to San Francisco to face the Niners. And we'll see what happens in this game. So Goff throws it right side. It is incomplete. It was intended for Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it's incomplete. So now the Lions will face a 2nd down and 10 on the play. So we'll see what happens. And I'm still a young YouTuber, so I'm still trying to get the whole set behind me set up. I mean, I have the flags, the hats, and everything. I'm just trying to find like a desk and a mic to get it set up. I'm just trying to find. So Goff looks to throw, pressure coming. He throws it left side and it throws it away. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. But, thanks for the comment. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10. The Lions need a big play. Yeah. And here's the thing with Purdy. He was down at the final seconds and was able to come back to give the Niners the win. Which I think in that play, he might have just possibly just defeated his own kryptonite in that section there. I personally believe that. It's caught left side. And it is, I believe, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Oh, no, it's Josh Reynolds, but there is a flag down on the play. So this one might be coming back. It's a personal foul, illegal chop block on the offense. And that will back it up. It was a foul on David Montgomery on the penalty. Ooh. Let's see. Yep, that looks like a chop block to me. Because Montgomery went low, and then one of the linemen next to him went high. So that was the right call by the officials right there, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that was the right call. So now instead of a 1st down, it is 3rd and 17 now. Goff looking to throw left side. It is caught. I can't get the number, but it's not going to be enough. It'll bring up 4th down, and that will force Detroit to punt. I couldn't get the number of who caught it on the left side. I'm trying to see if there's going to be a replay to see who that was to. Was it to Laporta? I believe, I don't know, but we'll see. If there's a replay on that, we'll see. I believe it was Laporta though. So now the Lions will punt it back. So now the Bucks will, that's going back. Gets a Buccaneers bounce and down at the 40-yard line of Tampa. And there's a little chirpiness going on at the end of the play. But let me know what questions you guys have, because I'll answer questions all day whenever we go on these commercial breaks, which is going to be on that right now. So, loads of teams surprised me. Loads of teams. The Texans being one of them. Because the Texans, here's the thing with the Texans. They were 3-13-1 a season ago. And they're actually one of the first teams to win a playoff game with having 4 seasons of having 3 or less wins in the last 4 seasons. Which that is impressive in my mind. That is really impressive for this Texans unit. And Stroud, that brother can ball. The Texans' future is bright in Houston. But that team's going to be dangerous next year. That team is going to be dangerous. But let me know what you guys have in the comments for questions. I'm available. Oh, do you think the Broncos will bring Russell back? I don't think so. Because I mean, he signed the contract, but he has not really done well. I mean, sure, they had a 5-game winning streak, and then we saw them decline. I mean, it's close. I mean, the Hawks still have one more playoff appearance than the Broncos, which is all that matters to me right now. Yeah, he should retire. Russell Wilson should retire because he's past his prime. And the Seahawks knew that when they went against Russell Wilson in the first game going against him 2 years ago. And we still own the Broncos to this day. We still own them. Because I was getting, when that trade happened, I was not a YouTuber at the time. I was getting a lot of trash talk about Russell Wilson is better than Geno. I thought that too. But until we saw that game. Because Geno has the talent. We have seen this brother rise up from the dead. Because Geno, he was started. He was a backup with the Jets, the Giants, the Chargers, and then the Seahawks for a few years behind Russell Wilson. Which the quarterbacks he was behind was Sam Darnold, let's see, who else? Eli Manning, and also Phillip Rivers. I mean, that is impressive how Geno has been able to come back and be an official starter in the NFL. So that is really impressive to me for that guy. But 1st and 10, oh man, he is going nowhere on that play. Got wrapped up by this Lions defense, and it's Barnes, number 55 for the Lions on the tackle. And Branch in there too. Oh man. This Lions team they just pull. Oh, it was Branch. It was Branch on the safety blitz that got to Rasheed White and brought him down. That was a good play for the young rookie safety out of Alabama. That dude, I wanted that dude. I wanted that dude. And I was like, when he got that first interception for a pick six, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? It was Brian Branch. And, that was almost intercepted. Oh, man. What's Geno Smith's weakness? I mean, I think it's just personally the O-line. I personally believe. Because the O-line is not... I mean, we have 2 rookies on the O-line. We have 2 rookies. And including a rookie center from Michigan. But that... I would probably have to say the passing. Because whenever he throws, he tends to make mistakes. And if I'm a Seahawks offensive coordinator, I would go with running trick plays. Baker Mayfield throws left side. It is incomplete. There are no flags on the field. And it'll bring up 4th and 14. And that will force the Buccaneers to punt. It's back and forth. And we are still tied at 10 apiece with 8 to go in the 3rd quarter. But back to Geno. I personally believe that he just takes too long. I personally believe he takes too long because we've seen him in the pocket. If you're a quarterback, you need to get it out in like 1 to 2 seconds. We've seen it with the elite quarterbacks. And if you can't do that, the defense is going to get to you fast. And I think this offense of Seattle is just too predictable. I personally believe they're too predictable. Because if you're predictable, the defense is going to learn that. And it's being returned by the Lions down to the 30, but there is a flag on the play. And remember, this is my first live stream. I'll be doing one later on today against the Bills and the Chiefs. So let's see what the flag is. So, waiting for the signal from the official. And it was, I think they're saying it's illegal formation against the kicking team, and it'll be enforced on the receiving spot. So now that will be a 5-yard addition on to the end of the run. But I saw a comment here. Let's see if I can get it. So, sounds like a new coach will help Geno. Yeah, I personally believe that because, like I said, Gino needs to grow, and he needs to have someone there that has worked with like a Jared Goff or like a Tua Tagovailoa that can work with him to give him the support that he needs. And they need to build around the strengths of this unit. And the play calling, yeah, exactly. The play calling needs to change. They need to mix it up. Throw in some trick plays. Girls, no barking. No barking there. Sorry, the dogs are just they're just barking. So this team, but yeah, anyways. This team has just been good. Here's one of my little dogs, little Mr. Robbie girl, one of the two girls that you heard barking. She's one of the toy poodles I have, and they're probably barking outside because there's been a tractor going by here having some people sledding in the back. But yeah, this one yep, they're super cute, aren't they? And then I'll switch things over to Nala. Yeah, they are football fans because you see Nala girl here wearing a Seahawks jersey. And one of her paws are a little skinnier than the left, but than the other. We're trying to groom them. It's just taking time. So yeah. Oh, yep. Yep. Got that right. But yeah, I mean, the Seahawks need to change some things. They need to change some things if they're going to match up with Frisco. Because Frisco is right now the tougher team in the NFC West, in my personal opinion. And the Seahawks dominated the West for a while. They had 5 division titles with Pete Carroll. Yeah, exactly. Mix it up. I mean, we've seen Here's the one thing I was looking at. Chiefs, Packers. The Packers were throwing in those trick plays. And they beat them. They beat the Chiefs. I mean, I better hope Gino was watching that game right there. I better hope he was watching that game. Because that is what you need to do to beat those tough teams. That's what you need to do right there. Throw in trick plays and trick them up. But Goff in the shotgun throw, it is caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Sorry about the noise in the background. That's my dogs. One of them is in heat right now, so one of them is a little bit on the hostile side. So, but yeah, I mean this game is tied, which I mean I said it at the beginning. It was going to be close. Both these sides are fairly matched, and I don't know who's going to win this game. I had the Lions picked, but I'll be surprised if Tampa Bay ends up winning this game. So Goff and hands it off to, I believe, Montgomery. He's still trying to power through. And it's going to depend on the spot. It might be 3rd and short. And it looks like it will be depending on the spot. Just from the spotting of the official. But I mean, the South, the NFC South is, I believe, is still one of the weakest conferences of the NFC. Because Carolina, they suck. And the Falcons just fired Arthur Smith, which I believe had to happen. And then New Orleans. I mean, they're questionable. And then, Goff throws. It is caught left side. It is 89. He's got first down and more. Running down left side. Down at the 25-yard line. It's the Lions for first down. It is right on the catch for the first down grab. And just like that, the Lions get a big play on the offense. Oh, man. That was a big catch and run by Wright. Man, that was a good catch and run if you're Detroit. Down at the 26, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line of Tampa. It's a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. Has running room on the left side. And he's down at near the inside 20 area. It's going to depend on the spot. It's going to depend on the spot of the ball. where the ref decides to spot it. But Gibbs, that brother can run. That brother can run. But man. Alright, 2nd and 2 now for Detroit. Trying to get a score on the board. Goff in the shotgun throws to Laporta. It is caught. Did he get there? And they are saying that he did. And if that is so, that is a first down for the Detroit Lions. Alright, let's see what... it looks like a Buccaneers down on the play. It is number 0 down on the play. And he's slow to get up. Yeah, I think that guy took the... Oh, it's Darby, I think. I believe it is Darby. I'll have to get the name on the back. But... Oh, ow. That guy took a shot. Ow. That is gonna hurt. Oh. Yep, it's Darby. It looks like he got up and he's walking off the field. He seems to be okay walking off under his own power, but that's going to send it to commercial break. But, man, this game has gotten close. The Lions are right now driving down the field. So, and if there's any questions, just feel free to pop them down in the comments. I'll be able to answer them during commercial breaks and also along with halftime or stuff like that. So... But, yeah, like I said, the Lions and Bucs are kind of evenly matched. And I said the same thing was with the Lions and the Rams. When the Lions ended their streak against the Rams. And, I mean, the Rams are really good, and they beat them. I mean, they might have a chance. I'm not saying they will beat the Niners. But I'm saying there is a chance that any of these teams could beat them. Because of what happened to them last week against Green Bay. Or yesterday against Green Bay, more likely. But that would be interesting to see Detroit and San Francisco in the NFC Championship game. That would be interesting. Because both sides have won their division. Most of the Super Bowl winners have won their division. But this is going to be a close, tight game. But it is right now still tied at 10 apiece in Detroit. Which, I mean, this team has looked so super good all year. I have tons of respect for this Lions team. They just look really, really good right now. But the Lions have a bright future. Now, the Packers do too. We don't know what's going to come out of the North next year. We don't know what's going to happen in the North. But we'll see what happens. But like I said, if anyone has any questions for me, let me know down in the comments. But it looks like we might be close to coming back from commercial break. So I'm going to refill my water bottle here real quick. So I'll be back here in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. So, Goff in shotgun, trying to throw. It's caught. Right side has a blocker. Picks up the first down. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's 1st and goal for the Detroit Lions. The Lions are threatening right now. And the Lions are looking to try to get into the end zone. Man, what a play by Amon-Ra St. Brown. That is a great catch and run. Man. Okay. So it's 1st and goal at the 5. Trying to get a touchdown here to get up. Lions threatening to take the lead. With about 4 minutes to go in the third. It's a run to David Montgomery, and he is maybe a yard short of the end zone. And it's going to be 2nd and goal for these Detroit Lions. And if you guys are just joining us, the Lions had took the lead early by a field goal, and then Tampa Bay answered, and then there's been 2 touchdowns since then. So this game is getting down to the wire. It's going to come down to whoever comes down with it last. I'll get to that here in just a minute. So Goff in the shotgun, looking to throw to the end zone, incomplete. It was intended for Josh Reynolds, and that is going to bring up 3rd and goal for these Detroit Lions. Lions are, and looks like Skipper's maybe reporting as an eligible receiver. It's looking like maybe they're going to try a little trick play. Dan Skipper is looking to maybe, I think he's eligible. They reported he's an eligible receiver. So we could see a little trick play here. So, and Goff fakes the handoff, throws, incomplete. It was just, oh my God, he almost caught it. Laporta was the intended target, and it's incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th and goal. Decision time for Dan Campbell. Do you kick the 3 or do you go for the touchdown? Looks like the offense of the Lions is going to stay on the field for right now. They are looking to go for it here. This is a big decision for the Lions. I would rather take the points than risk maybe missing this and missing a chance at a touchdown. Goff, and let's see if he does in fact play it. They are going to go for it. Run up the middle. He's in! Touchdown Detroit! And it's a run down the middle to 13. And that is a touchdown Lions. It's Greg Reynolds for the touchdown. And Detroit has retaken the lead. Oh, man. That was an amazing play. A really good trick play. Gutsy call by Dan Campbell, and it worked to perfection on that play. Man, a great touchdown for the Detroit Lions. Wow. What a play. And that's a touchdown. Sound the goal horn because it's a touchdown. First time I've seen it all day. Oh man, what a play by Reynolds. And that gives the Lions the lead 17-10 with a few minutes left in the 3rd quarter. All right, now let me get down to that comment. Let's see here. So, I probably missed it. Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? I personally believe, lots of people have said Niners and Ravens. I'm taking a little twist to that. I'm saying Niners and Bills. Because, the Bills have the talent. And Leonard Floyd has really come into his own since he got signed as a free agent with this team. And remember, Leonard Floyd and Von Miller won a Super Bowl with the Rams 2 years ago. And this Bills defense is no joke. They have gone into their own. And the Bills, if they get to the Super Bowl, if they go against the Niners, it's going to be close. But if it's against the Lions, I could see Buffalo winning their first Super Bowl in their 54-year franchise history. So that is what I'm saying on that. My prediction is still the Niners and the Bills until proven otherwise. So we'll see what happens this game. But I will be live streaming the Chiefs and Bills game here soon. So please be sure to go and check that out and send it to some of your friends or family that might be watching some of these big playoff games. Because, I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers before the end of the day, if at all possible. So we will see what happens. But I'm hoping to hit 100 subscribers before the end of the day. And if we do, that's fine. If we don't, that's cool too. We'll see what happens in this little section. But tell your friends and family about my channel. I go over everything NFL to NBA to NHL and college. I go over everything sports wide. I go over everything. So, my man, this game is getting down to the wire. It's gonna come down to whoever makes the most mistakes is gonna lose this game. Whoever makes the most mistakes is gonna lose. And right now, Tampa Bay has made those big mistakes, giving up a big touchdown drive like that. And now the Lions defense actually got a lot of rest on that big long drive. So now Tampa Bay is going to get the ball back, and it looks like it will go to the end zone for a touchback, and it will. So now Baker Mayfield, he has been in this situation only very few times this season. He's been in this situation only very few times. He's won 2 playoff games as a quarterback. Won one a few years ago with Cleveland, as we all know, to the Steelers. And if Baker Mayfield wins this game for the Buccaneers, this will be his 3rd playoff win in his career. But we'll see what happens. Baker Mayfield. There it looks like there's an offside. It'll be a free play. And it's a tackle for a loss. But I think it was an offsides by the defense, which will probably be about 5 yards. Yep, it's an offsides. That was a free play for the Buccaneers. It was the rookie out of Alabama, Brian Branch, that was offsides. Yeah, oh my God. That is a crucial mistake if you're the Lions defense. That is a very crucial mistake. Because you would have probably brought him down for a tackle for a loss. Instead, it is a free play, and now it is 1st and 5 for Tampa Bay. So, man, this is getting down to the wire. So, Mayfield takes the snap. He fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's in trouble. He throws it. It's incomplete. And there is a flag that comes in late. It looks like it might be a pass interference on the defense. It was the man that clinched the NFC North against the Vikings, Mafungu. And there is, one of the players is down. I think it's Rashid White. The officials are having a big discussion on this penalty. Malifungu was the one that happened. It was a hold against the defense, and that means that it'll be an automatic 1st down. So, man, let's see who was that commented. Let's see. What's Dan Campbell doing right? I mean, the play call is doing really good. I mean, he's changed the culture in this Detroit team. He's changed the culture. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the Lions are looking pretty dangerous. But of course not on that penalty. It was a holding against the Lions. So that'll bring up a 1st and 10. It looks like Rashid White was able to get up on his own power and goes over to the sideline. Hopefully he's okay, because if he's being evaluated for concussion and he tends to go out, that is a big loss for the Buccaneers if he does go out. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Tampa Bay. 3:24 left in the 3rd quarter. Still early to tell. And it's a handoff to Edmonds. Ooh, we got hit right in the back. And oh boy, we got a little chirping going on. Oh boy. Well, I want to break it up before you draw a penalty that doesn't want to be enforced. Probably want to break it up. But it was a catch. It was a run by Edmonds. I think it was 3 to 4 yards on the play. But we'll 4 yards on the play. So it is 2nd and 6 now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lion fans are trying to get as loud as they can, trying to play a factor in this game. And Mayfield fakes the handoff, looking to throw to Auden. It's caught. And gets the 1st down near midfield. And Auden with the big catch for the 1st down. Man, that dude played a big key role in the game last week against the Eagles. I mean, they tore up the Eagles team all around. They tore them up, and this receiver core for Tampa Bay is actually pretty decent. I mean, I have not seen this type of team since Brady was back there, but we'll see what happens. Also, if you guys do have any questions, please feel free to send them to me in the comments below, and I'll check them when I can. So, Baker is looking to go back into the shotgun. He looks to throw down, and he escapes. Throws it, and it is that caught? They're saying it's a catch for the moment, and it is Otten again. Yo, that brother can catch. Let's see what the comment was in there. Great play. All right, I thought it was a question there for a minute. Did he get that second foot down before he had control? Let's see. Looks like a first down to me. And there's no review yet. Dan Campbell has a challenge flag. He hasn't thrown it yet. And I think that was a catch. So it's probably safe to say that he's not going to throw the challenge flag. Mayfield in the shotgun. Throws down the field. It is caught by Otten again. And this time down inside the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers trying to pull off an answer late in this second half. Oh my goodness. Otten is going off. Yo, that was a great catch. Yo, my gosh. And he got back on his feet. He wasn't touched down. So now they're hurrying. They are hurrying. They're trying to catch the Lions defense off guard. 1st and 10 at the 12. Mayfield trying to get in the end zone. Throws it left side. Incomplete. It is incomplete. It was intended for 83. Oh, man. I mean, just run the trick plays. Like I said, with the Seahawks, run trickery. Try to fool them. But 2nd down and 10 at the 12. The Buccaneers trying to pull up an answer in this game. They are down by 7. A touchdown would tie the game with the extra point. Now Mayfield trying to get this team back in this game. And Mayfield looking to throw. He is in trouble. He escapes. And he's in trouble. He throws and it is incomplete. But did he get it back to the line of scrimmage? It didn't look like he did. And the officials are going to probably have a discussion about this to see if that was intentional grounding. Let's see here. Is he still inside the free tackle box? Nope, he got outside the free tackle zone, but did get back to the line. The shin went down, but I'm not sure if that counts as going down. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for these Buccaneers. And Mayfield in the shotgun has pressure coming. It is a throw, and he's gone! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! And Rachaad White caught it on the right side in a short slant pass to the end zone for the touchdown. And these Buccaneers are not done yet. They still have a little gasp of air. And they're 1 point away from tying this game. Oh my God, that was an amazing play. And good blocking by the receivers. Wow, what a play. And he silenced that Lions crowd. Oh my God, what a play. And the extra point's up, and that one is good. We are back in tied at 17 apiece with 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Oh man, it's going to come down to whoever has the ball last. Pretty much, because man, that was incredible. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was an amazing play by Rachaad White. But they're still looking at that. Oh, it does look like the play before the quick short pass to Rashid White, it did look like his shin went down. It did look like the shin went down, which according to the rules, if the shin or the knee is down, that qualifies as the runner, as the person being down. Which, if that is correct, then the Buccaneers might have gotten away with a play. Oh man. And Lions fans are probably still booing after that. But, I mean, it's play is a play. But we'll see what happens. I think it would have been a touchdown either way. Either way, which way it went, if he did get, in matter of fact, sacked. But, man, this game is getting close. We are 17 apiece, and with 10 seconds left in the third quarter, and we're about to go to the fourth quarter. And remember, the winner of this game is going to face San Francisco in Santa Clara. So whoever wins this game is going to go to face Frisco. Oh man, this game is getting down to the wire. It's going to come down to whoever has that ball last. But send me questions down in the comments below. Any questions you have, send me down in the comments below. And it's a run to Gibbs down the right side for a gain of 5. And that's probably going to do it for the third quarter. And that is it. That's the end of the third quarter. It's fourth quarter. And we are tied at 17 apiece. Oh man, this game is getting closer. This game has been close than a lot of people would have probably expected from this unit. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a text from one of my uncles. But man, this has been an amazing game, my goodness. It's basically anybody's game right now. It's anyone's game. But let me know who you have down in the comments below. And why. Let me know who you guys have. And then also send me a question down in the comments below. Send me questions because I would love to answer them. For anything. NFL, NBA, you name it, I can answer it. So, man, this is getting down to the wire. My gosh. And also, if you guys do... here we go. Tampa always been a fan even before Brady. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because when... Hey, Brandon. What up, man? What's going on with you? It's one of my best friends right there. Back from the state of Vancouver, Washington. Which... Hopefully you're doing all right, man. But, man, this game has been a close one. This has been a really close game. It is 17 apiece, about to start the fourth quarter. If you're just joining us, at the end of the first half, it was 10-10. If you're joining us, it was 10-10 at the first half, and this game has just been really close ever since. And, oh man, Robbie's barking at the TV again. Oh my goodness. So, who do you think wins the Chiefs-Bills game tonight? I said I got the Bills, and I'm going to stick with that. The Chiefs, I just don't think they're ready to go on the road in the playoffs to Orchard Park. But then again, they do have the same weather. But I'm going with the Bills until proven otherwise. But because I think 2-0, that streak's going to break eventually. That streak's going to break eventually. And I think today is the day that it breaks. But, man, this game has been super tight. We're about to start the fourth quarter here for those of you that just joined us. So, for those of you that just joined us, it was, I believe it was Detroit that got on the board first. 3-0, and then Tampa pulled off an answer. And then Detroit went into the end zone for a touchdown. And then Tampa, just before the end of the half, scored a touchdown to tie it at 10. And now we are tied again, 17 apiece. Jared Goff in the shotgun, looking to throw. It is caught by Jahmyr Gibbs, the rookie out of Bama, still going and down at the 43-yard line of Detroit. Oh, man. This game is getting this is gonna come down to the wire. I mean, my adrenaline's pumping right now. I don't know about anyone else, but my adrenaline's pumping because I'm super hyped for this game, and I will be hyped especially for next game because that one I think is gonna be a shootout between the Bills and the Chiefs. That one I think is gonna be a shootout. But let's see what happens here. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Goff in the shotgun throws. It is caught by not Ryan Reynolds, the actor, Josh Reynolds. It is caught by Josh Reynolds, the former Los Angeles Ram, along with Jared Goff, and gets the first down for Detroit inside Tampa Bay territory. Man, this game is getting down to the wire. Ugh. I had the Lions picked, so this is getting crazy if you're a Detroit Lions fan. And Jahmyr Gibbs brought up the right side, breaking tackles down near, close to the first down. I think he might be 2 to 3 yards short of the first down. But man, this game's getting warm. Yeah, doing well, doing great. Been hanging out with Jack a lot. Well, that's good, Brandon. Hope you're doing well. And let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comment section below. But now it is 2nd down and 2 for these Detroit Lions. And they're one of my friends Jack's mom's team. So I bet she's rooting for him hard. But Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Oh, he's got running room down in the 20, 15, 10, 5, and he's in! Touchdown! The Lions! The Lions have taken back the lead on a multi-yard touchdown by Jahmyr Gibbs. What a play! Oh, man! That is a big 21-yard rushing touchdown for these Detroit Lions. Correction, 31-yard. What a play by the Lions. Wow. That was incredible. Man, that was insane. Woo! And neither side is giving in. Neither side is giving up. Neither side knows when to quit. Oh man, this game is getting close. The extra point is up, and that extra point is good. 24-17 with 13-13 left in the game. The Lions have the lead by 7, and the momentum has gone back to these Detroit Lions at home against Tampa Bay. And we're going to a commercial break. Oh man, this game is getting close. Man, this game is getting close. My gosh. Whew. I mean, my adrenaline is pumping after that big play by Jahmyr Gibbs. That brother can run. But let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm available to answer questions all game between plays and also during commercial break like we're on right now. Whew. But this game is getting to be really, really close. So, man, whew. Oh. Have the Lions ever been to a Super Bowl? I don't believe so. I think they're one of the only few teams that have never made a Super Bowl appearance right there with the Texans and the Jaguars. I think they're right there with them. But, yeah, that's it. It's interesting. If Detroit were to make it to the Super Bowl, especially since the Michigan Wolverines won the championship, that would be amazing for all of Detroit. That would be incredible for Detroit. But, I mean, I still have the Niners and Bills picked to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, anything can happen, as we've seen this season in the NFL. Anything can happen. Loads of teams we didn't think were in the race to make the playoffs made the playoffs. I mean, I didn't expect the Steelers to go to the playoffs at the beginning of the season. I said at the beginning of the season that I thought the Steelers were going to have a losing season under Mike Tomlin. And I was wrong. I'm not surprised. Because the Steelers have always found a way to win. They've always found a way. No matter what. And maybe some controversial calls. But they always find a way to win. Whether it's due to the refs or whether it's due to their team just pulling off an effort. Oh, and actually, according to this, the Lions and Buccaneers have met in the playoffs before. In 1997, the Buccaneers pulled out a win against the Lions, 20-10. Huh? I actually didn't even know these teams faced each other in the playoffs. And Josh Reynolds now heading back to the locker room after the touchdown. Hopefully that guy's okay. He's going back to the locker room to get checked on. We'll have an update here in a little bit about his status. But I mean, this season's been insane. Loads of teams we didn't see in the race were in the playoffs. Loads of teams we didn't see coming. And this kick is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. But the Lions defense has done their hardest to get the stops when they're needed. I mean, this is probably the biggest game for both these clubs. Because any of these two teams, I think, might have a legit chance at San Francisco. I believe. Because the Lions, we look at them after that. After football, what sport do you focus on? Probably, since I'm a Vegas native, I'm probably going to be talking about hockey because I'm a Golden Knight fan, as you can see with the flag in the back. It's a pass to Rashid White, but it's incomplete, and he dropped the ball. That probably would have been a first down if he had caught that. Whew, sorry, my seat's getting a little uncomfortable. But anyways, this season's been a crazy one. But hockey, I've been rolling around hockey since the Golden Knights came to the NHL since 2017, which we all know was the big shooting incident in Vegas, which still has a lot of people shook up in Vegas to this day. Which that's pretty much crazy. But Baker Mayfield back in shotgun throws to Otten. It's incomplete. Mayfield was getting pressured, and that will bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hutchinson, one of the few to bring the pressure. But I mean, I would love to see the Vegas Golden Knights go back to back. I would love to see that for the city of Vegas. That would be incredible if they could go back to back, since they would probably be the second team to do it in the last 5 years. All right, so it's 3rd down and 10. So it is 24-17. And Mayfield throws it short slant left. It's caught, but he stays on his feet, but is gonna be short of the first down by maybe 3 yards. And now decision time for the Buccaneers. They're probably going to have to go for it. They are probably going to have to go for it. Because you're down 7 points. You cannot give this Lions team another opportunity. In my opinion, they have to go for it here. And 4th down and 4, and they're sending out the kicking unit. They are sending out the punting unit. They're going to give it back to the Lions. So Detroit gets a stop. I'll probably watch for a fake here if I'm Detroit. And it is going to be a punt. No fake in the proximity. And it'll be kicked back. It takes a Lions bounce. And I believe it was touched at the 13-yard line. And it'll be down marked. I don't know where it's going to be marked, but it's going to be close to the area. So remember, whoever wins this game will go against San Francisco. And then whoever wins the Bills-Chiefs game will go against the Ravens in the AFC Championship game, which I'll be doing a live stream on the Chiefs and Bills later on today. So if you want to get to that live stream, go to my channel, subscribe, and also click on that live stream when this game is about over. So 12 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in this game. And it's a faked handoff, and it is caught by Laporta, and it is a maybe gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Detroit Lions. Sorry about that. I got one of these wood stools, so I'm trying to stay upright, just trying to stay comfy. But 2nd down and 7. And also, if you guys have questions for me, send them down to me in the comments, and I'll check them whenever I can. So please be sure to send me a comment down in the comment section below. And we got a hurt Buccaneer on the play. I can't get the number of the person, and we're probably going to go to commercial break for the injury. I think it's Jamal Dean on the play that is hurt. So it will go to commercial break. So hopefully that brother's okay. But like I said, if you guys have any questions for me, send them down to me in the comment section below. I am taking them all game long. So please be sure to send me some comments. Send me some questions. I'm wanting questions all day long. So please. You know what? I'm going to stand up for this last little bit since it's the last bit of this game. I'm going to stand up here a little bit since it's the last bit of this game. But yeah, like I said, this Lions team has been in it all game long. And now they have the lead 24-17. Maybe potentially trying to put a dagger into Tampa Bay. Because if they get another score here, it could potentially be game over for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Which I had the Lions picked. So if they do get the win, it will be 20. I'll have two picks right and only one wrong. The one I have wrong is the Texans beating the Ravens, which of course that didn't happen. I just wanted to have an upset in there. But I mean, hey, went 6-0 last week, so gotta have a strong week. There's only been 2 weeks this season that I've been under 200, or under 500. So, I mean, that's not bad for being a first-year YouTuber. But be sure to send me questions down in the comments of what you guys want to ask me. But we are in the last few moments of this game. It is 24-17. 12 minutes left in the game. So it's gonna come down to the wire here. It's gonna come down to the wire. So we'll see what happens in this game. But man, it's gonna be close. It is gonna be a battle for this last spot. Alright. Just gotta stand up and get my feet moving, but I'm gonna sit back down. So and also the Pro Bowl is going to be happening here soon, so that's going to be good. But wonder who we're going to see in there. And then also who the Seahawks are going to draft. I'll be doing a live stream on the draft as well for when that happens. Of the first round, the second round, every single round of the draft, which I'll be doing that. So it is 2nd down and 7 for the Detroit Lions. Trying to maybe seal it for the Lions. Goff in shotgun, throws it, caught. It is, I believe, David Montgomery. Let's see who it is. It is, David Montgomery. It's David Montgomery on the catch, and he's got the first down. Jamal Dean getting looked at on the sideline. It looks like he's in pain. He's grimacing in pain. Hopefully that brother's okay. But we'll see what happens. That's a big loss for this Buccaneers defense. That is a big loss. So, and also I'll be doing a live stream of the Chiefs-Bills game here next. So, we'll see what happens. So, Goff in shotgun, throws it left side, and wide open. It is caught by Jameson Williams, the 2-year veteran out of Alabama. Wow. What a play by Jameson Williams. That dude has been sensational since he joined the Lions. I mean, he was hurt the first parts of last year, but Jameson Williams is coming into his own, maybe being a number 2 receiver for this Lions receiver core. But man, it is now 1st and 10 at the Lions 49-yard line. But who is the secret weapon against the Bucs? I personally believe it's Jameson Williams on the offense. But as for the defense, it's probably Brian Branch because all those guys are from Alabama. Nick Saban coaches them really good, which is very sad to hear that he retired. But of course, maybe not to Georgia fans because which I am, as you can see the Georgia logo behind me. But this game's getting down to the wire. Levante David has been with this Buccaneers team for a while, which he's probably a secret weapon on their defense. And Goff in shotgun, he is in trouble. He is sacked, down and tackled for a loss. What about Frank Ragnow? Is he an offense? I don't know who that guy is. I've been looking at these teams, but I don't know who that guy is. But I've looked at these teams, but I don't know who that guy is. So it looks like Levante David was one of the few to get in there. So it'll bring up third and very long for the Lions. Goff in the shotgun, trying to find a man, throws, it is caught, he fought to there. Did he get it? He did! Oh my God! Amon-Ra St. Brown with a Hall of Fame type play. Oh my God, what a play! That is a highlight reel play right there. What a catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown, breaking the tackle and getting the first down. What a play! Oh my God, what a play by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Wow, unreal. And now 1st and 10 at the Tampa Bay 40. Lions trying to maybe put a dagger in this game. Goff in the shotgun, throws, it is caught, wide open, Jahmyr Gibbs running down the left side, down at inside of the 20-yard line of Tampa Bay. And the Lions are once again threatening. 8 minutes left in the game, and the Lions are driving. The Lions are driving right now. Oh man, that was a great play, catch and run by Jahmyr Gibbs. That brother can run when he gets the ball handed off, but when he catches, that is when he can really break free. Man, that is a big gain on the play for these Detroit Lions. And they may have just sealed the NFC Championship game on that. And Goff in the shotgun, throws, left side, it is caught by Laporta. Down inside of the 15-yard line of Tampa Bay. The Lions are threatening. They have a second down and manageable for these Detroit Lions. And man, this game is getting close. It's down to the wire. It is second down and 3 at the 13-yard line. It's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's running, breaking free, and gets the first down at near the 10-yard line. Oh, hold on a second, guys. But yeah, this is getting down to the wire right now. This is getting down to the wire. So now it is 1st and goal at the 9. So Goff in shotgun, throws it right side to the end zone. It is caught! Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, yep, it's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. And that might have just put a dagger in this game. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the catch and the touchdown. And that might have just sent the Lions to the NFC Championship game on that. Oh, man, and the Lions are going nuts on the field. Oh, man. And one of the Suns had like a checklist. Maybe checking down the Buccaneers and then the NFC Championship. Trying to make a Super Bowl run here for these Detroit Lions that just scored a touchdown by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Extra points up, and it's good. That might have just put the game on that. That might have just put an end to this game. Oh, man. Wow. Amon-Ra St. Brown might have just clinched the NFC Championship berth on that. Wow. Amazing play. He had control and held on, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. Yeah, St. Brown's the secret weapon for this team. He really is. He really is. But also, I want to ask a question to some of the viewers in here. Who do you think is going to make the Super Bowl? Who do you think is going to have a Super Bowl appearance? Let me know in the comments. Who do you think is your Super Bowl prediction? Let me know. But 6 minutes left in the game. Detroit looking to go to the NFC Championship game, which I think this is going to be the first time that they've made an NFC Championship appearance. Someone said Niners. It's both NFC and AFC. So give me your Super Bowl prediction in the comment section below. Which I want to hear something else other than the Niners versus Ravens. I want to hear something else other than that. I want to see some bold ones. But the Lions are looking to maybe go to the championship game. They need one more stop. If they get one more stop, this game is probably over. It's probably over right now. But if the Lions can get one more stop, this will be the end of the game. But the Lions defense trying to make a stand. The Lions crowd is going nuts in Ford Field. Man, you could see those towels waving all around this stadium. And the Lions faithful is getting loud on their feet. Probably the loudest Detroit has ever been since in 32 years. Mayfield throws caught by Chris Godwin. And he's got the first down. Baker Mayfield trying to keep the Buccaneers in this game. Trying to keep them in this game. Baker trying to maybe keep the Buccaneers season alive. And Mayfield in the shotgun. Throws tipped and incomplete. And I don't know who it was, but the Lion says, no, not in our house. And like a Mount Matumbo would, says, not in my house. And it was, I think, no, it's not Aiden Hutchinson. Or was it? I can't tell. But it is 2nd down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Tampa Bay trying to keep their season alive. And Mayfield in shotgun. Pressure comes. He's in trouble. He is trying to escape and he can't. He is sacked. And two more chances for this Tampa Bay team to get a first down, trying to keep themselves in this game. And also, let me know what your guys' favorite NBA team is for basketball. NBA. Let me know what you guys have for the NBA, your favorite NBA teams. Let me know in the comments. But since I'm going to be getting over to that here after the NFL season is over. And also NHL too. So let me know in the comments who your favorite NBA team is. Of course, if you're a fan of basketball. So, and Baker Mayfield, it is 3rd down and very, very long for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One person said Trailblazers. It's got a hard year for them right now. But it's 3rd and 14. Tampa Bay trying to stay alive. They are fighting for their playoff lives right now. They are fighting for their lives. It is 3rd and 14. Tampa Bay desperately needs a first down to keep this game alive. 3rd and 14 at the 32-yard line. Tampa Bay trying to stay alive. Baker Mayfield in shotgun, throws left side, and it's overthrown, incomplete. Godwin was the intended target, and the Buccaneers will have one last chance to get the first down, or are they going to punt to rely on their defense? I would go for it in this situation. You don't know what the Lions are going to do if they get that ball back, and the offense is going to stay on the field. They are going for it right now. Tampa Bay trying to keep their season alive, trying to fight for this game. Tampa Bay needs a first down to keep this season alive. And Mayfield has had an amazing season. Can he lead them to victory, being down 2 scores? Mayfield looking to throw. He throws down the field. It's caught by Mike Evans! And they are still alive. Tampa Bay is alive for now. Mike Evans makes the big catch and gives the Tampa Bay a must-needed first down. And Tampa Bay is still alive for the moment. Tampa Bay trying to come back, down 2 scores. Last time we saw this in the regular season, the Tennessee Titans were down by 2 touchdowns, and were also my bad. Mayfield throws right side. It is caught by David Moore. Last time we saw this situation, it was the Tennessee Titans down by 2 touchdowns, came back with 3 minutes left in the game on the road in Miami to beat the Dolphins. Can we see that same turn of events here? Of course, they won one of the plays. They went for 2. Can Mayfield keep the Buccaneers season alive? Mayfield in the shotgun, throws left side, caught! Oh my God! In triple coverage, it is Chris Godwin for the first down. Oh man. But yeah, my goodness, this is getting crazy. Tampa Bay trying to keep their season alive. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 16-yard line. Trying to get into the end zone right now. They are trying to get to the end zone. And Mayfield in the shotgun. Throws right side, incomplete, out of bounds. Godwin was the intended target. 2nd down and 10. Tampa Bay trying to fight for their season. Trying to keep their hopes alive. 4:41 left in this game. And if you're Tampa Bay, you need to get this first down, or a touchdown even, since you're in that area of play. Oh, man. And also, if you guys want to ask me questions in the comments, let me know in the comments. I'll ask you all a question at the commercial break. So, 2nd down and 10 for Tampa Bay, trying to keep their season alive. Mayfield looking to throw. He throws to the end zone. It is caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! And the Bucs aren't done yet. They are not finished yet. Now, are you going to go for 2 or 1? I'll go for 1 in this situation. And the Bucs are not done yet. But now, do they attempt an onside kick? Or do they rely on their defense? That's the big question I have in my mind right now. But man, Mike Evans keeps the hopes for Tampa Bay alive. Man, do you think the Bucs have time to score again? Maybe if they have like 2 minutes on the clock. Maybe. We'll see what happens. And it does look like they're going for 2. The Buccaneers are going for 2, just like Tennessee did against Miami. And this is a big play if this does go. Plenty of time left for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to get a stop. But the question is, can they convert? We're about to find out. And Mayfield in the shotgun throws to the end zone. Incomplete. There's no flags. Mike Evans wanted a flag. He is not going to get it. And now he's complaining to the refs. Hopefully he doesn't get an unsportsmanlike conduct. Tampa Bay is hoping they don't get a flag for that. But dang, the conversion is no good. And the Buccaneers now will have to go for 2 on the next time that they score. This game is getting down to the wire. About 4 minutes left to play. Buccaneers get back in this game 31-23. But to all the people here that are in this chat room, I want to ask everyone a question. Who is your favorite NHL team or an NBA team? If you guys do have a fan of hockey or basketball, let me know in the comments below. But man, this game is getting down to the wire. I'm going to stand up for this last bit. Because it's getting down to the wire. Kraken for NHL. All right. But I'm Golden Knight or Kraken. I'm a fan of 2. But this is getting close. This is getting close in this game. Oh man. If Tampa were able to come back from this, I would be surprised if they were able to do so. There's plenty of time for Tampa to get a stop. There's plenty of time for them to get a stop. And if they can, Mayfield can drive them down the field. This is getting down to the wire right now. My man, this is getting down to the wire. My gosh. Whew. If Tampa can get the stop, they might keep their season alive. They're down by only 8. If they get a touchdown, they would have to convert a 2-point conversion to keep this season alive for Tampa Bay, which has been remarkable this year. Loads of people thought they were going to be under 500, but now they are just on the brink of maybe potentially beating the Detroit Lions. Which, remember, last time these two teams faced off in the regular season, Tampa Bay was able to beat them. Do the Lions try to score again? If they get a field goal, it's basically game over because it's 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left in this game. And if they get a field goal, it's pretty much game over for Tampa Bay. If they get a field goal, it's game over. Game, set, match. Yes, pineapple belongs on pizza. Yep, it sure does. It does. But we'll see what happens. So, oh my God. 4:37 left to go. But and they're going back to review this. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of contact by both sides. There is a lot of contact on both sides. And I would have thrown a flag on that play. I would have not have thrown a flag on that. Because it was back and forth between both those guys. So it is going to be returned for a touch. It'll be kicked back for a touchback. Tampa Bay needs to get a stop to keep their season alive. If they get a score of any kind, this game is over. And in 4 minutes, 37 seconds left to play, they're probably going to try to run this clock down. If you're Detroit, they're going to probably try to run this thing down. We got 8 viewers in this lobby right now. If you're just joining us, the Detroit Lions are up 31-23. And it's a catch on the right side. Amon-Ra St. Brown gets the first down near the 40. And bacon on everything. Yeah, very much. Also, let me know what your guys' favorite pizza is down in the comments. I'm just asking it for, just curious. Just curious. What is your favorite pizza down in the comments below? And if it's not an ordinary one, let me know what you like on your pizza. Just curious. But man, one of the Bucks players is being carted back to the locker room, and it's 35. That is a big loss for this team. So Tampa Bay needs to get this stop. A run down the right side. He breaks through a man, and it's David Montgomery, I believe. And, yep, it is. Oh, I just had some on there. Hold on just a minute. Deep dish, pepperoni, mushroom, and green peppers. Very nice. So, it looks like veggie pizza. Maybe combo with everything. Yeah, got that right. But, man, the Lions, if they get a score here, this game is over. The last 3 drives for these Detroit Lions have been a touchdown. And remember, Baltimore was in this section Baltimore was in this section just yesterday. What is my favorite pizza? I'll probably have to say Hawaiian with maybe some bacon on there. Probably Hawaiian with bacon. And Jared Goff gets sacked. He is sacked for a loss. It is Bernard or Barnett on the play. And the Buccaneers use one of their 2 timeouts. And the refs, was there a flag? Oh, there was a flag on the play. Oh my God, and the Buccaneers get a first down. I mean, no, not the Bucs. The Lions get a first down. There was a penalty on the play. It was illegal contact. That is a big penalty if you're Tampa Bay. You cannot give up those type of penalties. All right, let's see what we got in here. Pepperoni and mushrooms. What is your favorite place to get donuts? I would probably say Dots Donuts back in Vancouver. That was my favorite place to go. But Lions need maybe pretend, and the Buccaneers retain their timeout, so they still have 2 timeouts. A run up the middle and down for maybe a 4-yard gain on the play. And Tampa Bay is probably going to use that second timeout of theirs. We have Voodoo.
Voodoo.
I'm not very familiar with that one. But I like Dunkin'. Yeah, Dunkin', I've not seen one in a very long time. Voodoo Donuts. So Tampa Bay uses one of their timeouts. It's 2nd down and 7 for the Detroit Lions. What about Voodoo? It's one of my friends texting me back and forth. I don't know what Voodoo is, man. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with that one. But about 2:54 left in this ball game. If Detroit gets another first down, it's probably game, set, match. What's this? Voodoo Donuts, Portland, Oregon, Portland, and gotcha. And it is a it was a run, but he got tackled back. And that'll probably be the last time out for Tampa Bay. Or wait, no. They still got the 2-minute warning. There's still time for them to get a stop. If Tampa Bay gets this stop, they could potentially get the ball back. 3rd and 11. Let me see what that comment down below was. Let me see what that was. You rock, Antonio. Really enjoying your announcing. Thanks, man. Thanks, Marita. And Marita. Shout out to you. 3rd and 11. Tampa Bay trying to stay alive with a stop. Throws incomplete. I don't see any flags. And that might just give the Buccaneers the ball back. But are they in field goal range? That is the question. Are they going to attempt a field goal? And if they are, how far? And they're out of field goal range. That is going to be a punt. They're going to punt. And the Bucs still have hope. There is still hope in Tampa Bay. They need to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to keep their season alive. They're out of field goal range, so the Detroit Lions will be forced to punt. But is it going to be a fake? No, it's not. No, it's not. We've seen fakes before, but not this time. A fair catch signaled by 83, and the Bucs still alive in this game. They are still alive. Oh, man, this game has been back and forth, but, oh, my God. Man, this is a last chance for the Bucs. If they can get a touchdown and 2-point conversion, we might be going to overtime on this game, which we would see the new rules put into place. Man. Whoo. And also, ask, where is everyone from? Where is everyone in this room from? Where is this? Tell me where your hometown is, and then I'll tell you mine. So, man. And if you can put it in the chat, let me know where your hometown is, where you were born and raised, and let me know down in the comments. But man, this game is getting down to the wire. We might be looking at overtime. Wow, this game's getting down to the wire. Hometown, Seattle, Washington. Yep. Okay. Who else? Who else in there? Man, this game's getting down to the wire. Woo! My adrenaline's running right now. I don't know about anyone else. But my hometown is Las Vegas, Nevada. You know, for those of you that are curious. My hometown's Las Vegas, Nevada. Yep, home of the Golden Knights. Oregon, born and raised Federal Way. Friday Harbor, San Juan Islands. Yep, I know that area very well, especially Johns Island. But dang, this game's getting down to the wire. Oh my gosh, this game has been back and forth all day. And now the Buccaneers find themselves down by 8 with the ball. Oh my God, this is getting crazy. If Tampa Bay somehow pulls a comeback, that would be crazy if they were to come back from this deficit. And we've seen this situation before between Tennessee and Miami in the regular season. If they were to do this would be crazy. Married to a Bucs fan, born and raised. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Know him very close as a friend. But yeah, this game's getting great. And also, what I want to ask, since I'm an Astro fan, let me know what your guys' favorite baseball team is down in the comments. Let me know what your favorite MLB team is down in the comments. Okay, 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. 1:59 on the clock. Mariners. Yep, Mariners. One team that hasn't made World Series appearance yet. And it is caught on the right side. It is Mike Evans. They still have one timeout. The Buccaneers still have one timeout. They're not going to use it yet. Man. Don't remind me. Yep. But for 2nd down and 8, throws down. Oh! That's from his game! It's intercepted! Oh my God, that's game over! And that's the dagger! Oh, snap! That's game over! The Lions are going to the NFC Championship! Oh my God! They'll make that their 3rd playoff win since 1957. Oh my God! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my God, it gets intercepted. Who was that? Oh, and it's Barnes. It's Barnes for the interception. And the Lions are going to the NFC Championship game next week in San Francisco. Oh my God. The Buccaneers season is over and the Lions advance. Oh my God, the city of Detroit is going nuts. Yeah, the Lions deserve it. Absolutely, absolutely. And a few more knees and this game is over. Oh my God, this game was insane. Both sides were not giving up. And in the last drive, the Buccaneers threw the game-winning interception, and this game is over. Oh my God, 2 more knees ought to do it. And there's another knee. So 1 more knee to go, and this game is probably over. Oh man, and Tampa Bay isn't calling that timeout. They're submitting. They're raising that white surrender flag. Oh man, this game was crazy. Back and forth all day long, and this last knee will do it. And there it is. Tampa Bay isn't going to use their timeout, and the Detroit Roaring Lions are going to the NFC Championship game next week against the San Francisco 49ers, where it'll be a Super Bowl berth on the line. Oh man, what a game. Baker Mayfield tried to keep his team in it, but couldn't do it at the end. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. And there it is. Game over. The Lions advance to the NFC Championship game in San Francisco that will be hosted next week. The final score of this game, Detroit Lions 31, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 23. And the Niners and Lions will go head-to-head for the right to go to the Super Bowl. Oh my God. In Vegas, this would be crazy if the Lions could get there. since I'm from Vegas. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, that was amazing. Oh my God. So, as you all know, I'm going to be doing the live stream of the Kansas City Chiefs Buffalo Bills game up next. I will see you all then. Until then, the Lions advance to take on the 49ers. I'll be doing that game next week. Until then, stay tuned for the next live stream, and I'll catch you all in the next one. So long for now. Over and out.